Here we go. Fury gets latency game. What's up? Been on the movie, my brother. SoCal J, what's up, my brother? Long time no see. Gorilla One. Yes, sir. Yo, Chris Green, what's up, my brother? yeah. Xbox, Chris Green came to the door with the job. Hold on. I'm trying to get the chat up on the screen. Hold on. There you go. Oh, I just had it. There you go. Hold up. There you go. Hold up. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Now I can see you guys a lot. All right, here we go. LBK, hey, yeah, I'm about to send that to you too. Shout out to my bro. Shout out to LBK. Today is his birthday. So shout out to little bro's birthday today too. Curse Kane, Mandalorian, what's up, brother? Furious Lakers at game with Curse Kane, Mandalorian, man, what's up, bro? He's been on the movie. So okay, give brother one. Like I said, as you guys come in here, you be so kind. Slap the like button. Type something in the chat. Throw something in the chat. Okay, the lights on. We gonna have some fun here today. Hold on 1 second. You guys see the title there? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. And the Cincinnati LBK. Hold on 1 second. Yes, sir. Yo, look, as you guys come in, you guys see the title. Xbox is Asha, one of her lead, her new Xbox leadership team, they lost the top exec already. We're going to talk about that. But just 3 months into the company, he had an important role there at Xbox. And, supposed to be one of the ones that's turning things around for those guys there. He's going after 3 months already. Some good Xbox news here. Xbox sales have doubled for the month of June, whereas Sony and Nintendo's down about 79%. PlayStation down about 49%, something like that. But shout out to Xbox. Now what they went for, what we don't know, but at least they doubled. They went from 2,000 to 4,000, but at least they doubled. Also, too, we covered on this show last week when we put the one thing to those layoffs. They did those layoffs like 2 weeks ago, or 2-3 weeks ago. Anyway, she was hired at over there at the Feds. With something to do with jobs and stuff, and they're calling for her to be fired now. We let go from our new position with the government, because you're responsible for one of the biggest layoffs in tech, in the gaming industry, with this tech period, the tech world side of things, and they want her to be let go immediately. Congress and stuff about the way on that. We're going to talk about that also. Also, we're talking about tariffs. Nintendo said, I told you about these companies. Nintendo said they're not giving nobody back nothing. And that's crazy. Like, man, look. If that's not a slap in the face, I don't know what is. But I tell you about these companies, real talk. We can be a fan of gaming, this and the other, but listen, don't ever go, like you say, don't ever go full Monty corporate slaving, because these companies don't get anything about us, man. I told people to sit on their hands when the shit came out the door with those outrageous prices, $80, $90. I told jokers then to sit on their hands, because they're not charging their own. Here's the thing. I see that was the price across the board, but they're not even charging their own countrymen them same prices, and that had nothing to do with it before. This is before tariff prices. You know what I mean? So again, they truly letting the gamers and their fans how they truly feel. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, too. You know what I mean? And I got other little news, but I can't get everything in the title. But like I said, as you guys come in here again, type something in the chat. Those in the chat. Hope get the lights on. We got digital PS Player Horror. We got Freddie Wayne on the show today, who's coming a fan favorite. You know what I mean? Sometimes you be a bot with some sense, sometimes we don't. Mount Cass, my bro. Skazlashi, what's up, my brother? You know what I mean? We're going to have some fun here today. We're going to have some fun here today. We're live, doing it live. We're live, doing it live. J Rome. Pastor Joe, what's up, Pastor Joe? But like I said, we got for the show today. We got Asha, has already lost the top Xbox Exec. When the guys that she so how you say heavily recruited to get over there with Xbox. I mean, they came up from the AI department, and and supposed to really turn things around for him. But he's out the door in 3 months. He found a better job or whatever the case may be. I don't know. They also want her. What'd you say? They want her fired from her new job over with the feds, right?
Yeah.
What's that from? What is that? Which work for? Who's that?
They don't like what she doing.
Yeah, but what job is that? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Fed Chair said Fed Chair Kevin Walsh is now receiving calls to fire Xbox CEO Asha Sherman from the Fed's task force. Yeah, from hiring people. You know what I mean? In the hotline. They want her fired. Like, hold on here. Yeah. You ain't an expert when it comes to
she fired.
Yeah.
Nah, Z, nobody want to talk about the real. He did that, and he said because she's firing Americans, and she's trying to apply for all these H-1B visas. Yeah, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it.
Absolutely. And on top of that, some good Xbox news. Xbox sales doubled in the month of June. Shout out to those guys there, man. Shout out to Phil.
2,000. They went from 2,000 units sold to 4,000 units sold.
Shout out to the Ghost of Phil Films. I knew one day it'd take off, man. And also too, let me see what else we got. Nintendo. I'm sorry, Nintendo. Yeah. And I said, I've been very vocal on Nintendo in the past, but I tell you, when it comes to these companies, I'm gonna say this again, they don't care about none of us. We're just a dollar sign to them. I've said jokers should have been outraged, especially here in the States, because we buy more games and consoles than anybody. That the prices they was charging, and they were charging their own countrymen cheaper, just had nothing to do with tariffs. Because Japan imports their cars, they give them at the same place in Foxconn, and how you say in China, and they were Nintendo's being so greedy at the fact they put a region block on it because it still would have been cheaper to import it from China or import it from China. I'm sorry, from Japan, and get a Japanese model with Switch. It'd still been cheaper when they were charging, but they put a region block on it, so you couldn't do that. So they wanted you to pay that, you know what I mean? But they said they not paying nobody nothing for the tariffs. This is our money here. We ain't listening, and they made that big thing. Hey, Trump.
My money, punk.
Yeah, hey, Trump, we want that money for tariffs, and of course it was illegal, man. Let's get that money, man. And so the game was, hey, what's our cut? They said we ain't giving you country niggas nothing.
And they're still trying to charge $80 per game.
Yep.
Hey Z, why they pulled the Debo? Why they say this is my money, punk?
You know why? Because I'm gonna tell you something again. Because somewhere along the line that gamers said that they put Nintendo in the special class, I mean, especially they, with a dunce hat on, and they let them play ball, they let them color in school all day. They let them go out there and compete, let them do what they want to do, and nobody refused to check them. This is the truth of the matter. The fact they was able to come out and charge those outrageous prices, $80, $90 games for them games that cost them $10 million to make. It's crazy. This, That's real talk. $100 with them dolls just because it's still analog. Digital, it's crazy. But no one says anything. They refuse to check Nintendo. And you guys say, because man, it's nostalgia. Screw you niggas.
Hold on, Z. Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Why you think motherfuckers it's okay? Like they quick to boycott Sony, right? For some shit that they want to do next generation. They quick to do that. But when it comes to Nintendo raising prices of games to $80 and $90 goddamn dollars and giving you this weak, outdated ass hardware and then robbing you blind with the tariffs, why you think Nintendo getting a pass for that?
Because I'm gonna tell you something. Because I'm gonna tell you what it was. People got so scared they were gonna lose Nintendo. Because, they was bad off, you know what I mean? And we turned things around for them. And and ever since they came on with it, they refused to come out there and compete, you know what I mean? And act like an adult. They stay to their kids' table, man, you know what I mean? And, I don't know. I don't have an affinity for Nintendo. Like, they can go, it would suck, but I would never pay $500 for a console to play Mario. I don't really get.
Yo.
It's not for me. Oh, hold on, let me get these two bills right quick. Hold on 1 second. Game Trailer said, "Long live Phil Spencer. He was the man of my dreams, man. Better luck next time." All right, Game Trailers. Game Trailers said, "Good Xbox news. Someone hacked Z's YouTube channel." Yeah, nigga. So you know the chat, we can unhack it. B Carter, what's up, my brother? You hoe ass nigga.
Hey, yo, AZ.
Yes, sir.
You know why I noticed the niggas get away with a lot of bullshit too? Because you got a lot of these fans that say not just the nostalgia, but they say the gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold up, bro.
Yeah.
You niggas been playing Mario 1, 2, and 3 since 85, 86, and 87.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't switch it up till 2002. And you're nostalgic about the gameplay. They telling you to your face that they don't care about your fucking opinion, and you gonna still continue to give us your money. And you haven't been doing it. And the company is just as much to blame as the goddamn fans. We should be more mad at the goddamn fans than the goddamn company. They only doing what the customers allow them to do.
Oh yeah, so, you know what I mean. Hold on. Some of these guys. I don't know this guy's name. He gets this from channel. So his mom just passed. Hey, shout out to you. You know what I mean. He said, "Bro, how do you get it? Bro, you have to push through it." I mean, I know it sucks.
Yeah, but Nintendo never made a bad game in history.
Damn, hold on, Game Trailers.
They made a lot of bad games. What are you talking
No,
about? Tell me they made another bad game. Didn't that Metroid just stink to high hell? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about mainline. I'm talking about mainline Mario games like Mario Sunshine, Galaxy, Odyssey.
You said never made a bad game.
Zelda. They never made a bad Zelda game. They never made
That's not true either. Because Zelda 2, Link was trash.
That's old, man. I'm talking about
wait, hold on. See, now, hold on here, nigga. Hold on here, cowboy. You either they did or they didn't. I just told you Zelda 2 was dog shit. Mario 2 was... Hold on. Let me correct you again. Mario 2 was dog shit. That was 2 when that was dog shit. Mario 2 sucked. Mario 3 was fire. And after that, Mario 2 was trash. And Link, because I got that. I was like, man, I was like, man, I saved my money to get that goddamn Zelda 2. And that game was bad.
Hey, Z. No, Z, I know it's a lot of games over there you don't like, but it's a game called Astro Chain. I think if you played that, you'll probably like that.
That's a really good game.
That's a really good your type of game.
I wouldn't like no game called Astro Chain. Game. I don't know what type of games make you flirting. Man, what's up, man?
Astro Chain is the type of game you'll like. It's kind of, it ain't like Gears, but Platinum made it. It's a good game.
Man, it's a very good game. It's one of the best games.
The problem is that big money, and not to call you a motherfucking liar. Them dog shit graphics. Listen here, nigga. I'm a gangster, nigga. I ain't playing no goddamn 2-bit games, 4-bit games. Nah, man.
That's your problem. What? You care about graphics over gameplay. You're a graphics boy.
Z, if you can, well, you ain't got to do it right now, but after the show, pull that game up and look at the gameplay. I think you'll like it.
Okay. Yeah, you like niggas talking about we worried about graphics. Nigga, we didn't have the opportunity to have graphics in 1986, 79, 91, 92. When they gave me some shit that looked like I was playing a movie, I want that. I don't want the shit from 91. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Again, why can I have both?
Absolutely.
Why can I have both? Like I don't understand. You're charging.
But Nintendo do make both.
No, hear me out. That's the problem. You're doing what we just said at the beginning of the show that you said, oh, this is Nintendo. Stop with that shit. These are the same motherfuckers just came out and said, you know what? They made this big stink about getting their money back from Congress about tariffs and got gamers all behind them. Then they turn around and said to the gamers, you know, we ain't giving you niggas nothing. Thank you for the retweets and stuff. We ain't giving you niggas nothing. Like, stop. It's disgusting here, nigga. Something like corporate cocksucking. Like enough. They want that shit out on Twitter. Got everybody retweeting Congress and this, that, and the other, and writing this, that, and the other. For they get their money from terrorists unfair. For them to get their check and say, you know what? We're not to give you niggas nothing, and you still hit corporate shilling. Do you not see that? What the problem is here, nigga?
Hey, yo, that nigga just gave new meaning to CC in the email, man.
Yeah.
Corporate cocksuckers.
Yeah, like, yo, bro, like they did all that stuff on Twitter, and hey, man, Nintendo was the first one. That's how greedy that goddamn company is. Everybody out there, Johnson and Johnson, everybody come. They was the first one to get in line and say, "Hey, we got the tariffs, man. Hey." And what they do, they came straight to the gaming community. They know that we're vocal, and just that, they get all the gamers behind it. Even got me out there helping. Hey, man. Hey, Trump, man, fucked up. I grew up with a child, man. Get it to him, man. Even had me out there tweeting, right? And if you turn around and say, you know what, man, we not liable to give you niggas nothing back. That's crazy. And you still back here doing it. And
no. What you rather play? Call of Duty or Splatoon?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
What?
What the fuck is wrong with this?
What does that have to do with anything?
No, I'm just saying because Nintendo games is just fun, man. I love Nintendo games.
What?
That doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about.
No, he said that Nintendo make bad games. They really
bro,
not always.
See,
this nigga nuts. This nigga nuts.
They don't make bad games. They don't make bad games.
Yo, hey, bro. Yo, you are part of the problem, my nigga. They have the good games and they have the bad games.
I'm part of the problem. You bought GTA for $100.
Get that whole ass nigga game trailers.
Hey, my nigga. Hey, hold on. Watch this. Wait. Watch this, my nigga. Watch this.
Oh, man.
GTA is about to give me something that Nintendo never could. You still playing for the same game that they made in 19... Hold on. No. Hold on. You still paying for the same game in 1989. I bet you got 3 sets of cardboard controllers in your fucking house, you lonely bastard. We're not about to do this, my nigga. Listen, we're not about to do this, my nigga. Listen, like Z said, you corporate cocksucking. The Chinese niggas using chopsticks all on you, fuck nigga. Shut your whole ass up. This isn't about me. This is about you bitch ass nigga.
Oh, man.
Yo, Vaughn, gag. Go ahead,
Vaughn. Talk your shit,
gag, man.
I'm gonna ask you a question, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, gag.
So did anybody see?
Go ahead, Vaughn.
No. Did anybody see? Okay, my bad.
We can't hear you. You need
No,
more people.
go ahead. Finish your point.
No, I'm just
fuck
saying.
You, Vaughn. You're supposed to be on my side. Oh.
No. Did anybody see the gameplay trailer of GTA 6?
No.
So what?
No.
Game trailers, come on, let's not defend Nintendo, brother. They don't put big budgets to charge at full price.
I'm not saying
They don't deserve defending.
No.
They make the exact same game. They make the same games over and over and over.
No, they don't.
Yes,
Mario Odyssey and Mario Galaxy are 2 different games.
It's more the same, brother.
Mario Odyssey and Mario Galaxy are 2 different games. All the Zelda games are different. All the Metroid games are different.
What's different then?
What's different? Can you tell me the difference?
Okay. Oh, once you hear the difference, Mario Odyssey, you could tell the cat. Then Mario Galaxy, you in space.
That's the setting. That ain't shit.
Hey, new rules. New rules. When niggas talk about games like that, son, we just gotta go quiet.
You guys
got this man promoting bestialities. He's gonna turn into a cat. Hold the fuck up. What the fuck is this?
How does changing to a cat?
No, that means he's a furry.
When you change the cat, you change the whole.
We gotta stop listening to niggas that's in the games like that.
Do you ever play Super Mario Brothers, my nigga? If you play,
I haven't played the Mario. I haven't played a Mario game. I haven't played a 3D Mario game in over 20 years, bro.
Exactly, that's your problem, and that's your problem because you never played the latest Mario games.
This is
they make the same game, brother. They don't put no budget behind their games, and they charge.
And you know what, Vaughn? You 100% right.
Don't even cost $50 million.
You know what I'm talking to you. You know what, Vaughn? You're 100% right, but guess what? It still you still got a higher score than any PlayStation games out there.
But what they
okay, hold on. Speaking of scores, can we talk about all these
Super
recent
Mario Odyssey got a 97 Metacritic.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Can I ask you a question? Nintendo games score super high, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All their recent games have been scoring low. Can you answer that?
Because they're not the main title. These are not the main games. They make.
What did I do?
I got a bill here. Hold up. As you guys come in, hey yo, well listen, Game Toast for the record. What the hell they got to do with them? What you saying? And that's the problem. How much you love their games? You have the free play game. With them saying, you know what, niggas, we ain't obligated to give you the back nothing. But what is like this sounds crazy. I got a bill here, man. Hold up. He said, wait, hold on. He said Jay-Z. He said J and Z. Game Toast the worst channel memo ever. I know he's here for comic relief. How much to banish this fucking nigga forever?
I'm leaving this. I will leave.
Yo, hold on.
So you get banned.
Hold on, He said that shit. He said that shit about how none of the shit Sony dropped is whatever. It rank is close to that. Game of the years for the last 10 years. How many of them Nintendo got? 1. How many of them Sony got? 3.
But hold on. But
3 games of the year.
And Sony's nominated almost every year.
Yeah, and Nintendo always get nominated every year. What are you talking about? Nintendo and Sony get nominated every year.
But they got 3-1. You talking about all this higher rank?
Like Animal Crossing got nominated, Mario got nominated, even the low rating games sometimes get nominated. What are you talking about?
Why didn't they win though? Why didn't they win?
Yeah, why they ain't winning Game of the Year then?
And just because Nintendo fans give them high score don't mean shit.
Why ask why?
Yeah, well, so why they giving them high scores then? It doesn't mean shit.
Well, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real. The last couple of things, like Donkey Kong, the last Donkey Kong,
that was a good game.
and the last Metroid, they wasn't too good, but all their games are not bad. They just focus their games more towards kids. But
audience.
I like that game.
Yeah.
Hold on,
That's the problem. The problem is that they don't put no budget behind them. Yeah. That's the problem.
Yep.
They cheap out and they charge you full price for it.
Yeah, well, listen, I want to say this.
Yeah, they do. No, you're absolutely right.
you're
But
absolutely
still,
right.
it's some of the games I do like that they have. Like I said, Astro Chain.
No,
I like
I'm not
that.
debating that. I'm not debating that. Ask this question, Big Money. Which Mario game you feel like worth $80?
They should cost $39. That's what they should be priced at.
At least we agree on that.
Here's the problem.
You're in line, Fred.
Collectively, we can all agree. Nintendo spend the least amount of money to make a game,
Yes, at least
and they charge the most amount of money. When you look at stuff,
capitalism, bro. That's called capitalism.
When you look at stuff like The Last of Us and God of War and all those games, even Halo, even Gears, I ain't talking about the third party. I'm just talking about that. When you look at the amount of money that these guys spend, they spend $300-400 million trying to make a big 40 to 50 hour game. Nintendo come in here with a goddamn 3-hour button masher and charge you $80 for that shit, and they only spent $500,000 to make it. I'm just saying, like, that's crazy.
I was asked this: why don't that Donkey Kong look good graphically as Astrobot? Astrobot like takes a complete dog, like big shit on Donkey Kong graphically. Donkey Kong looks horrible graphically.
Yep.
Is the PS5? Hold on. Is the PS5 more powerful than the Switch?
It doesn't matter, bro.
Hey Vaughn, watch this. Hey Vaughn, watch this. The Switch 2 is supposed to be on par with the PS4, so that means they can make a game look good, motherfucker. Yeah. They can make it look better than what it looks like. So
hold on, watch this. Hey Vaughn, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with this. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Oh man,
the goddamn. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I think the goddamn PS Vita technically on par with the goddamn Switch too. Graphically.
Wait, hold on.
You sound crazy.
Hey, Gino, don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Did you see how that last Metroid game looked in the desert part? It should look garbage.
And that was a cross generation game. That was on Switch 1 and Switch 2.
What about Donkey Kong? Why Donkey Kong looks shit?
Donkey Kong Bonanza doesn't look bad. What are you talking about?
Doesn't look great. But the gameplay, but my Nintendo
comparing it to Astrobot, it doesn't even. Come on.
Nintendo always
doesn't look that bad.
Wait, hold on.
It does look bad.
I gotta pay this bill here. I just want to say this too. Listen, hey Carter, $50 thing going for life. Hey yo, all I want to say this is right. All that what you talking game fellas, they ain't got nothing to do with we talking how these motherfuckers are extremely greedy and continue to say F you to the gamers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this again. And before we get you right now, they came out of the gate and started this $80 and $90 stuff, right? Right? And again, break down even more, right? So for you guys who don't know, we all can say the most successful game they have is Mario Kart, right? Kudos to them. They're biggest, their largest seller, right? It cost them $10 million to make Mario Kart. I mean, all together it's like $43 million, and they asked another $30 million from marketing. They asked for target teams, and you charging $90. Now you can take a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, $400 million, and they still charging $60. You see what I'm talking about?
Even indie games cost more than that.
Yeah, so that's only $43 million, and they charging $90. You're talking about greed, and the fact that they charge America $50 more than they did Japan. This is before tariffs. It had nothing to do with tariffs, right? And again, because it still would have been cheaper for you to import a Switch from Japan, and you know what I mean, and to get it for cheaper than actually buy it in a retail store. They put a region block. This company is extremely greedy. They were the first motherfuckers in line, and they say, hey, when Congress said that those tariffs were illegal, they get their money back from them. Put it out here, and all these gaming websites, and us, the gamers, go out there, retweet them. Even I retweeted Trump. I said, listen here, Trump, man, I grew up on it, Trump. This is not right. Give them back their money. And if when they get their check, for them to turn around and say, you know what, we ain't obligated to give you niggas nothing. You know what I mean? So I don't know why game trolls came in here defending you talking about, man, Mario, they never this with Mario. What the hell are you talking about here, man? You moron? We got stir crazy here.
They always bring up shit that nothing.
Yeah. She said, stir crazy says, shut up, bro. He said, Sony won Game of the Year with a Nintendo type of game like Astrobot. But Nintendo can make a Sony type game trailers. Shut the fuck up, you broke bitch. You moron. You make me sick.
No, hold on. Vaughn was right. Sony can make a Nintendo game, a Nintendo type game, and win Game of the Year. Nintendo can't make a Sony game to save their life. That's two totally different things. That's because they don't want to. They don't want to.
You know what it is? No, sorry, that's because they don't have the talent. To be honest with you, they took the developers from the handheld department, the niggas on the 3DS and they handheld the Game Boy and shit, and put them together with niggas that's making games for the Wii, and that's their talent right there. They don't have the expertise.
Did you play Astrobot?
Yeah, platinum it. Well, I ain't platinum it though.
Brother, could you imagine if every Mario game looked that good? I would buy a Mario game if it looked like that.
Exactly.
No, don't get me wrong. Listen, I will buy a Switch if the games look like that. That's a graphically aesthetic game. But to be honest with you, though, I don't like I said. This is the thing. I'll tell you, if you don't know, Nintendo is what got me in the game. True story, right? Wasn't Atari, wasn't Disney, it was Nintendo. You know what I mean? And how you say? I've grown up with Nintendo hasn't grown with me. It's like it's the same thing since I was little. I don't have those characters.
Like,
I don't.
Look in the cord.
Yeah, I don't like that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So
yo,
I don't. Yeah.
Look in the cord, RZ.
The Nintendo shit is crazy. Like, I got a Switch 2 in the house. We only use that shit for the kids. That's it, bro. We only use it for the kids.
Freddie Wayne said that looks good. Look, the shit don't got no textures.
Yo, so this looks like a Nintendo 64 game, honestly. We're in 2026, and they charging $80 for shit like this. And this is the problem. They allowed Nintendo for so long to operate this safe space by themselves, where not having to go out there and compete. You know what I mean? Not for nothing. You know what I mean? Just I'll be glad, like you said, if prices ain't too crazy when Sony come out with their handheld, they'll put some smoke on these niggas. Yes, sir.
You know that Nintendo fans don't be thinking like for they won't scream for graphics.
No, that's not true.
Like PlayStation fans.
But no, because they always have high standards for Sony and Xbox about great visuals.
Yeah, I know.
That's not a fair assessment. They just because here's the thing. Before these consoles come out, you got Doctor Train on it. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto's gonna come on our console, and they always talking about the power until they don't get the power. They always talking about what the console can do, and what's gonna have this, it can do this, and the other, until it can't. So they want the power, they just ain't got it. You know what I mean? Because again, if they had it, they'd be bragging about it. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, AZ, I had a question.
Yes, sir.
I'm raising my hand like you niggas can see me, my dumb ass.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Well, okay. When was the last powerful console that motherfucking Nintendo had? It was the GameCube, right?
N64. N64.
Okay. So, but here's my question. Because neither one of those consoles sold as much as the PS2 around that time, do you think Nintendo was like, hey, we never gonna sell like Sony, but we can just give them these tinky weekend games and keep resurfacing them. We can just give them weak hardware because these niggas don't care about how it looks anyway.
No, what happened?
I don't think they're putting effort into it though. They're still not putting.
What happened was
I know they're not putting no effort, but I'm just saying they last powerful console was that.
I'm gonna tell you what. Listen,
you know what I mean?
Nintendo had money problems, right? So what saved Nintendo was the Wii and Pokemon. When Pokemon got syndicated here in America and had the cartridges and all this stuff right here, brought it back, they was hurting. The Wii wasn't supposed to be a console. The Wii was supposed to be just an attachment for the GameCube. But they were so strapped financially, they couldn't do anything else, and they put it out there, and it became a hit for them. And they just stayed in that box right there. You know what I mean? Because the Wii wasn't supposed to be a standalone console. The Wii was an attachment to the GameCube. This is facts. So, you know what I mean?
No, but that's why I asked that question.
No, they realized they couldn't. I'm gonna be honest. They realized
do more with less.
No, they realized they couldn't compete with Sony in the console space. So they retreated. They retreated to where they had success, which was the handhelds.
That makes sense.
You can't, let's face it, you can't really fuck with Nintendo when it comes to handhelds, and that's why they gotta be. But they can't do a console. They can't compete. I mean, if Microsoft with all this $4 trillion can't fuck with it, just Nintendo can't. They just can't. They don't, like you said, they don't have their studios don't have the talent. They don't have what was the dude that used to head up Nintendo? Not Reggie Fils-Aimé, but the one
that passed away. You talking about the one that passed away?
Iwata.
No. What? Yeah. He said himself that they just weren't ready for the HD generation. But that was after PlayStation and Xbox had already been in the 4K era.
They said that
they didn't even catch up to HD. Yeah.
AOZ.
Yes, sir.
Now look in the court now. Now look at Astrobot and Ratchet and Clank compared to that Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Yeah,
look how detailed that Astrobot look.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is sad because again, is they charging the same amount of money as these other consoles, right? And
Astrobot was actually $60.
Yeah, well, and I'm talking on the hardware tip, and it sucks that again that they're not held to the same standards. And just when you guys they for the game and this that and the other all that goodwill shit, they just turned around and said, "Fuck you guys, we're not giving you niggas back nothing."
Yep.
Nobody said nothing. I just look at it. Like I said, I just look at it as capitalism, bro. They selling a fucked up product and people are buying it. You know what I mean? They selling it at a high price and people are buying it. They spend $5 million on a game and they make back $4 billion. Like, bro, that's capitalism. They just doing what they want to do and make money.
You know what I can't wait to see, Big Man? I can't wait to see how that Call of Duty beta look on the Switch next month. Can't wait to see how that looks.
It's coming out on that.
The beta coming to the Switch next month. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, we talking about Modern Warfare 4 is going to the Switch too?
Yeah. The beta, it's coming out next month for the beta.
It's gonna be the cell phone version.
No, it's full crossplay with the consoles.
Oh man,
so they're gonna be able to what? They about to fuck up. Oh my god!
AP was on that capital to my call you. That's why look. I told you, man, it's just trash.
I'm kind of happy about that. That's easy work. 30 frame players on Switch.
No.
Niggas gonna die easy.
No.
They gonna die slow.
Here's the thing. It's not about killing them. It's that mean that the PS5 version and the Xbox are held back because it has to require Switch.
Held back, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's real shit. They holding it back
for everything for the Switch.
Yeah, for the Switch.
Well, hold on though, because you can lock your console of choice to just play with those people. So if that's the case,
it doesn't matter. How they made the game, AP. How they made the game. They had to make it for the Switch from the ground up.
The scope of the game.
Well, you blame Microsoft for that because they own them bitches. I blame them.
Yeah. But think about it. They have to make it for the Switch.
Yeah.
I don't think no Switch players looking to play no motherfucking card.
Yeah, they ain't buying that.
Hey, game trailers. You gonna play Call of Duty on the Switch?
Gone.
He ran him body.
He went to go figure out the ending for Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He went to figure out the bad ending.
Yo, you can tell when a nigga ain't never get in trouble or have to lie their way out of some shit. Nigga, we got Google. You could have easily Googled the shit and been like, man, this is what happened. You could have lied your way out of this shit if you wanted to.
He's not that intelligent.
Yeah, man. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I don't like it, man.
Damn.
I
blame Xbox.
No, but I'm saying at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this we switch topic.
With all the fails, just blame it.
No. I'm gonna say this real talk, right? And listen.
Nintendo raised prices, blame Xbox. Sony quit disc, blame Xbox.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I always seem a little passionate on these topics because again, I don't like to be, I don't like when companies do that. Like it's pet peeve of mine, and so I just always say it's okay to be a champion. A product is there, but all that corporate slaving, this one for the game, like stop. All these niggas are out for themselves. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. Like stop. None of them, whether it's Sony, Nintendo, Xbox, they out for themselves. What's best for them? You know what I mean? But it sucks. I really wish they would be, felt, just humbled. They humble, but niggas, you so quick to go out power and run to get my money. Like, goddamn, like just hold on here, nigga. Like, hold on. You know what I mean? Like real shit though. But neither here there. You know what I mean? You want anything about this Nintendo thing before we switch topics?
No.
Yeah, I'll just say this, man. Listen, it don't matter what Nintendo do, man. They got their dedicated base. They got their dedicated base of weirdos, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I said weirdos.
What happened?
What happened?
They come.
Speak the other language for us, bro.
I'm actually looking at ponies right now. Actual ponies.
What's on this topic, Trip?
Where's it go?
Oh, Trip.
Gee.
Hey, Jay, what's up with guys? What guys talking about, man? Wolverine not cute enough. Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. The world is filled with a bunch of weirdos and momos. That's it. That's what it is.
Like people complain about. I said, that's how he looks. That's
how he looking. Yeah, that's like
that Wolverine here.
But you know what? A lot of them though, for whatever reason, they really want that motherfucker to look like Hugh Jackman. That's really what it is. They want the movie version.
I don't know why.
It's like, come on, man. What are we doing here? He said, that don't look like Wolverine.
We probably get a new trailer tomorrow.
Yeah.
From Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about that.
Yeah, that's where them pictures from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they're putting
the panel tomorrow, right, Heath?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're showing two tomorrow and one Friday, I think.
Yeah,
Friday's God of War. And they're supposed to show the token the first season DLC fighters, I guess, or whatever.
So that's tomorrow too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Tokens tomorrow too.
Just need that God of War, man, and put a release date on that thing.
And we know Chris Judge is in it because Chris Judge is going to be on the panel too.
Yeah, at the panel.
All the main actors, the four main ones.
We probably get a new trailer for that too. Probably release date trailer.
Hopefully,
I got a question.
Ask that question, man. Ask.
Shut the fuck up, Brian. Hey, yo. Since Sony has locked down their partnership with Marvel, kind of being exclusive, do you think that they could probably do a Blade game, give it to Insomniac or some shit like that? Because they canceled the other one, but
no, they ain't canceled it yet. They ain't canceled
not
it
yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, but Sony locked down.
It's looking like Blade's
to do basically all the games. You get what I'm saying? So that's all.
I mean, here's the thing.
I don't want to Insomniac to make Blade either, though. I don't want to make
Sony gotta agree to that. But
I'd want Sucker Punch to make Blade.
Oh yeah.
Because they're used to making a hack and slash. You know what I mean?
I forgot.
They could make it better.
And they might make Blade light skin. Make it look like China. They might make Blade Chinese.
They're gonna make that nigga look like
make him look like Vaughn.
Make him fight Godzilla.
Oh man. I just walked there. We were talking about. I just walked back.
Thought we just filling in, so you came back to switch the topic.
Okay. So anyway, So we got some good Xbox news here. Xbox sales have doubled for the month of June. Where here's let me get the article up here. Hold on here. It says here, I quote. Let me see on my goddamn screen here. It says Xbox sales have more than doubled in June 2026 in the U.S., while PS5 and Switch 2 have dropped. Despite a dramatic drop off in sales, the Switch 2 was June's. It was still top selling console, but I'm sorry. Still remains the top selling console for 2026. And released the latest most sales report for the U.S. video game industry. Key takeaways that Xbox Series X sales grew by 86% compared to June 2025. So this is not even compared to last month. It's compared to last year. So.
They always do last year, and then they do year over year.
I'm not
that's fiscal year shit.
Other than from month to month, because both Sony and
they always compare to last year.
They said a record low for the console sold. The fact that it was able to.
What was the boost percentage? What was the boost percentage? How much would they got boosted?
86%.
I got a question for you. Did they still come in third place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. That's how bad Xbox D was up 86% and still came in third place. PlayStation down 19? That's nuts, bro.
Yes.
Well, Vaughn, here's the thing. They sold 2,000 units the previous month, right? And then this month in June they sold 4,000 units. So they basically doubled. So, but look at those numbers.
It's for June of last year, Jerome, not last month.
You think? Hold on. Z, you think Xbox was in a better position last year than it was this year?
No, it's in a better position now. I mean, I don't know. It did last month,
but 2,000 units. 2,000 units. Literally 2,000 units.
Is that positive, though, Z? If it still came in third place and up 86% and still in third place?
Yeah, nigga. Shit.
It's positive for them.
Listen, they've been down every month. Every month is so less and less.
Yeah, like 30%.
Yeah. So this is a double.
But see. Yeah. But that's the problem. Just because they did better than what they did before, we reward them. They should be up number one over everybody else. Then they should really get
everybody else. Listen, Nintendo's number one. Nintendo's number one, but we afraid Sony ain't got that show. We got to keep this thing even slightly across the board. Now, I don't give a fuck with no Xbox, but I ain't right now. I'm funky for the corporate.
AZ.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but
the crazy
shit. This is a dub for them, though. This is a dub for them. They up 78.
Definitely. The best, crazy, the craziest shit, Z, was the totals. The totals for June compared to last year, it dropped off a fucking cliff, bro.
Yes, I know.
It was crazy drop off.
Yeah.
That's the crazy shit.
Overall,
but Xbox gets a win from this. That's positive. It's better than 30% down. They've been every other month.
No. Fuck all that. Fuck all that, man. We need to stop the bullshit, man. Why you calling a goddamn $4 trillion ass company, man? Get the fuck out of here. We finna battle on this, man. We ain't giving them no dub. I'm tired of holding them motherfuckers with kitty gloves and shit. Listen, they got more money than Nintendo and Sony combined, and yet we gotta. Nah, we ain't.
Calm your ass down.
Straight up saying, fuck taking that boot off the back of their neck.
Yeah.
Hey, J-Dub, you know another thing too I realized? Remember they were saying Forza Horizon sold 6 million copies?
Who said that?
You remember they said that? They did. They said
that. That was a report. A lot of people was reporting that.
That's what Pastor Joe, Game Joe's and Pastor them was saying it.
Wait. So
we kept telling them that we don't players.
Yeah, we don't know because I'm looking at the NPD chart for the year so far.
That shit's
not Horizon 6 is at 5. If it sold 6 million, it would be right behind Resident Evil, which is not. Crimson Desert is.
Yep.
Even MLB The Show is a front of Forza.
You know what they're gonna say? All they're gonna do is but yeah, that's all they're gonna.
No, they said 6 million. I guess they talking about players. Whoever said that, You know what I mean? Because
remember,
on PC.
The last game sold 5 million on PlayStation.
AZ, remember Mello was arguing with Spider Drew, and we had to break this shit down and explain it to him. You niggas are so worried about a player count and not understanding that motherfucking, even if you buy the extended version of the game, the $100 version, but you pay $30 or $60 through Game Pass, it doesn't count as a sale. So they actually don't have a metric to go by. That's why these same niggas come back here and go, well, Forza Horizon 5 sold 5 million on PlayStation. That's a win. No, it's not, my nigga. You having to use another console and a whole other ecosystem to gauge how your game sells because you took yourself out of actually giving numbers for game sales. So this shit is weird, bro. Like, niggas come back here and lie all the time about games, dog. This shit don't sell. It don't sell well.
I don't know who said that it did 6 million. I just can't, because it's only on PC and Xbox. It's not on PlayStation.
This car did. What's his name? James Trailers and Pastor.
No, it ain't. No, it might have had 6 million players. I mean, 6 niggas.
They argued on here, and
remember he also the other day said Oblivion sold 9 million copies.
Yeah, 9 million copies whenever it was players, because he didn't read the fucking article.
Yeah, he also kept saying he beat that game, got exposed for not beating it, and then repeated the same lie. Like, what are we doing here?
Yo, I'm not gonna.
Z, why won't they keep it a bean?
Yo.
Keep that shit a bean.
I'm gonna keep it real, like real talk, right? I don't know why Xbox guys talk about sales. That's something you don't have in your favor, whatever. I would just argue about my game being good. You know, you ain't got the sales. I mean, and whether it's game bad, whether it's luck of the draw, maybe God not blessing these niggas. I don't know, but I would never talk about sales.
You know why they talk about sales, Z? Is for the simple fact that they trying to stay competitive. They trying to give the ecosystem a leg to stand on. It's like you can't say players, and now you got to try to say sales.
More players.
The company that you back doesn't even give the sales out because they even know the shit ain't good. Because they know it's bad.
Yeah. I mean, that's no. I don't know. I guess I don't know why. Real talk. Not this shit. I don't know why they. I would sit here. You know what? The game is. The game is a good game. Good Forza is a good game. I'm not really into the card games.
Great game.
Yeah, but
did
it chart on the MPD though? Did it at least chart?
No, it charted, but if it sold 6 million, it wouldn't be number 5. It would be number 2. It would be number 2.
I gotta give another dub. Their games will never chart, so I gotta give another dub. I mean, they shit don't never chart.
So Z,
yes, sir.
Z, can they sustain this? Do you think it's gonna go into the next month? You think they gonna level up some more?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. When they see these motherfuckers, because what I'm saying, real talk, hear me out. Every month we do the show and say Xbox sales are down. It's sold less and less previews than they ever have, right? Even with this time, what is that teasing about these $9 goddamn for a series count? The fact they was going to come out and be 86% more. Than what they were.
Sooner or later, it got to go up.
Yeah.
So, but which one sold? It was all Series X's or S's?
We don't know. We'll never know.
Xboxes wasn't that much in June of last year. They're $900 now. Yeah. The fact that they was do that, they do that. Maybe it's
and they sold more.
Yeah. That's so that's why I'm also gonna give them the dub. And also gonna say, was it because of Forza? I don't know. But we do got Gears here. We get the multiplayer reveal here in July 30th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
you
at rock bottom. You don't have no choice but to go up a little bit.
Go up. Yeah.
But was it X's or S's? That's the thing.
It was probably the S. It was probably the S.
I guarantee it was
like we know that. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Same shit,
Oh, hold on. You know what will give these niggas a super dub though, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. If they motherfuckers selling more consoles because of that S being the cheapest thing on the market, then niggas, we can't say they had the foresight, but at least they can make it some goddamn ground and sell more consoles. Especially with Grand Theft Auto coming out, it's the cheapest console on the market to get the game. The S, when you think about it.
Honestly, how many people you really think want to go out and buy and play GTA 6 on the worst way possible, the worst way
it's not
on the planet? Like who aspires to that?
Well, those people that AP said they got kids to worry about and they can't be spending all that money on gaming and yada yada yada. And Big Money said they not spending all that money to buy expensive consoles $800 and $1,000 because they gotta feed their kids. They gotta feed the kids.
That was
Chris.
actually big money saying that. You saying that big money, boys, fucking nigga.
You and Z told me the other day when I was talking about
true.
how it'd be nice for them to drop a Project Helix in limited numbers, and you always talking about people spending money and their kids and their family and their budget and all this other nonsense.
And now, it costs too much to manufacture limited.
Now J-Dub is saying, who gonna play on the weakest console out there when they can buy a PS5 Pro?
You got niggas Hey, Z, this nigga bug ass. So think about it. Let's be real. Let's be real. $450.
Freddie Wayne can't even sound manly when he's trying to sound manly.
$450. Let's be real. $450. What is it? $454 or whatever it is. $455.
I'm trying to do that fake black accent that J-Dub does all the time.
$650 for a PS5 or $1,500 for a Helix.
Hold up, Xbox Series S price. Hold up, I don't even know what you call it.
I think it's like 500, right?
It's 500.
It's 450, 500, right?
Okay,
the Series S is 500. A regular PS5
wait, hold on.
is $650.
That motherfucker $500, bro.
And that shit used to be That shit used to be
$250.
That shit used to be $149.
Check your DM.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I'm sorry, but yeah, what would them saying? How much the PlayStation 5? 600, 650,
650.
Yep, 600.
650.
Yeah,
you get the digital, but you get the digital
PS5 price. Let me see.
So so this is proving J-Dub point even more. I'm not about to spend. I'm not spending $500 on a Series S, and it only costs $100 more to get a digital PS5.
No, it's $100.
But the PlayStation 5 Pro is $899.
Yeah, it's $150.
But the PlayStation 600 is better than $800.
The PlayStation 5 Pro is $899.
And the performance is way better than the Series S.
So that ain't for everybody, bro.
Hold on, the S Series X is $800. So what the fuck you talking about?
No, I said the PlayStation 5 Pro is $899.
Yeah, it's not.
Why Freddie talking like that?
That's the, you know what I mean? I'm just to get into it. Well, I got the
Somebody stone this nigga. You finna stone him.
I got Steezy Bone Z being very genuine and honest. This is the Xbox W, yo. I'm always keeping it real. Y'all niggas, even when I'm slamming the Xbox, I'm keeping it real. You niggas just get caught up in the theatrics. Listen to what I'm saying. Stir Crazy said next month.
Stall them out, Z. Stall them out, Z.
Wait, hold on. I thought shit. Hey, hold on. Hey, Stir Crazy.
I think Z peddling. For views and for super chats.
Oh, man. I'm gripping right now. Wait, hold on right now. Yo, Xbox with 2, Joe. I'm getting my RDX on right now. Hold on, Stir Crazy said, yo, I didn't think about this, y'all. Next month said, he said, Stir Crazy. I thought the price hike wasn't in effect already. It's crazy. Next month, the new Xbox price increase goes into effect. Do we give Asha credit for that big money no PS5 having? Big money? We give Asha for that price hike going into effect next month.
Big money still ain't got no PS5 Pro?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, man.
Why y'all listen? Wait, hold on.
I got told like that.
Hold on. I thought that $500 right there was what the price hike included. Oh, man. That's the price hike going into effect next month? Yo, this is
right. That's the first. Hey, Z, that was the first price hike. The second one that goes into effect next month is the second price hike,
August 1st,
which is gonna be ridiculous. These consoles are gonna be out of reach. Yep. It's ridiculous.
That's why you didn't see it go up crazy. They only sold, a couple thousand
That's
more.
wild, brother. Yeah, Freddie only supports dropping bags on. He said HP said Freddie only supports dropping bags on. Time Lady Boys, my God. That's wild. You know what I mean? But
Z, do you know we have a celebrity on the panel?
Who?
And his name is Freddie Wayne. You welcome.
No, there's a celebrity on the panel.
Who?
AP was the first Black Hobbit.
Oh man!
Oh shit!
Damn!
Shit! You trying to get my ass? You keep trying to get that joke off.
I had to.
You trying to do it live on air? Okay, I got it.
I had to.
Yeah. Well, hold
Give it up, Billboard Baggins.
Wait.
Oh damn! Big money.
They call them dildo baggins. Oh man.
Hey, like in the words of my nigga King, I'm wishing all extra slow children on all you niggas.
Well, I guess speaking, we talking Xbox now. Here's the bad side of those. So Asha came through the door with this new G.I. Joe, this new, how you say, the ATF, we call it, Freddie, the ATF group, the AT, all these new hot shot.
ATG.
The ATG group, right? And already 3 months in, she done lost the lead guy when the leading roles.
Yeah.
Already he has jumped ship. And my question is, I wonder why. Like, does he see the smoke on the goddamn wall? Ain't no future over there. That's scary.
Yeah.
He had that job, this new job, 3 months, and got the hell up out of there. I wonder what that is.
He. I'm gonna tell you what it is. He came over there. He saw the play.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Wait. I'll come over here. You laying off all the goddamn studio, all the goddamn money makers. You done laid off. I see where this finding this shit down. Get the fuck out of here.
Thanks for playing.
That's basically what happened.
Yeah. Hold on, I got it right here. I'm gonna put my screen here. His name.
That is weird. Only 3 months. That's you usually don't.
You seen that other shit? I sent it to you on Facebook.
You get past probation.
Yeah, he said. His name was Mike. He said Mike Brown, a co-founder, creative director. No, Game Pass. No, wrong. That's wrong. Wrong. Xbox article right here. Hold up. I'll get up there. Give me 1 second. Hold up.
Hey Z, check your inbox on Facebook. I sent you this article too.
Hold on 1 sec. Said hold up, boom, wait. Hold up.
Old ass nigga, bro.
Yeah. That is a bit much. I must say that is a bit much. I can't find our DMs, man. The hell. Twitter bugging for me, man. You got any news and shows over there in the other room? Let me hold it right quick.
Well, the thing I think it's hold on, I'm finding.
I'm sure Heath has it because he wakes up in the morning looking for better.
Oh shit!
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize.
Yeah. It's the third article up in the news and shows.
News and shows. All right, hold on. Yeah, because my Twitter.
The VP leave.
Gotcha.
News and shows on which Discord?
I got it.
Which one?
Yeah,
my
Twitter. I got so here. It says new Xbox VP helping CEO with our most complex product and engineering problems is already leaving 3 months later. Man, you might be wondering, Xbox VP of engineering. Now this is Jared. You don't know who Jared Palmer is. He's supposed to be this whiz kid, hot shot know-it-all, who's supposed to bring the goddamn company back and bring it to death, right? Real talk. Jared Palmer is leaving to join. He's leaving to join the plot to AI lab cognition. I can't even see this shit here. Continuity.
Z said Jared from Subway. Oh man.
You might be wondering who's that. Good question. Palmer joined. Listen, he said you might be asking who's that. I'd tell you who. He said Palmer joined Xbox to help advise Asha directly on improving the platform. He listen, because he ain't no gamer. He was the gamer with the $1 million. He was the employee with the $1 million gamer score, right? All these platforms and trophies, right? So anything when Xbox and gamers wanted, she was supposed to go to him, and he was supposed to let her know. Listen here, you got to do this, you got to do that, just that, and the other. You know what I mean? And he got the hell up out of there after 3 months. That's crazy. Look, man. Now I'm gonna say something. The fact that Ojo decided she's losing key people and with important roles, and it's only 3 months into her reign, it's kind of alarming. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Real talk.
Hey Z, I sent that other one about the Bethesda shit to the news and show. Whichever.
I got it. I'm gonna use that one.
Yeah, but I don't think Asha's gonna be there longer than like a year or two. Like she's not gonna stay there. She's just gonna cut.
She's remember they moved her from the AI. Not fired her. They moved her over to get the Xbox in a good position. She hired some of her team members from the AI division, right? Knew nothing about gaming. She knew nothing about gaming. Their goal is to get the fucking Xbox division in a proper shape so they can sell that shit off. That's all this shit is about. It's not about the longevity and all that stuff. They're trying to keep the little fans that they have until they're able to, fucking find a buyer. That's all that is.
J-Dub, I saw something that when they're done with this, they're going to be about the same size as PlayStation when it's all done.
Yeah. Think about it. They spent $100 billion to of all this bloat, right? And then they pretty much shutting the shit down, getting rid of all those people, and remember, they downsized even after they bought ABK in ZeniMax. Remember they had that talking about
they've been laying off thousands
we're
every
just
year.
getting rid of redundancy. You know, all the bots was they just getting rid of the redundancy, right? And then each year, every quarter, they're laying out 5,000-6,000 more people. They did that ever since this fucking ABK deal went through. It never stopped. And guess what? They already said next quarter they're gonna lay off even more people. That's just what that is.
Where's
more.
Ego?
What up, big money?
Can you just imagine if Sony had the type of money Microsoft had? Like, bro, we will be living in bliss with fucking games, bro. Yeah. We were living in fucking bliss. Like, I don't understand how these motherfuckers got all that fucking money and they just turned into ruin. Like, it's just been disaster after fucking disaster.
Their management,
big money.
As much money as they had. Go ahead.
The fact. Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say.
Okay, you go.
I was just gonna say real quick. The fact that Sony don't have nowhere near their money, Nintendo have nowhere near their money, but Sony still decided to invest in VR, handhelds, and all kind of other shit, and Microsoft ain't invested in none of that shit. Spent $100 billion on ZeniMax and ABK, and they getting rid of all that shit and shutting all that shit down. Like that tells you, man, they're not in it gaming.
Okay, here's the part of the show. I'm gonna say this again, and what I'm saying here,
all that AI investment.
Don't get caught up in the theatrics, right? And I'm gonna get you straight here. The problem is with Microsoft. And it's coming from a guy that wasn't big Xbox, Xbox fan or Microsoft fan. If you remove the fandom, the sycophants, and the shade, the green colored shades you got on, the blue blockers, right? Microsoft has never been successful with nothing outside of Windows. You know why that is? And why they take care of Windows? Because Windows pays the bills, right? Anything they look on, any one of the other, how you say, off the endeavors as a little extra money, pocket money, it's not treated with the same urgency, you know what I mean? And this is the fact of the matter, you know what I mean? And this is the reason why, you know what I mean, it will always be that, and it sucks, you know what I mean? Like I said years ago, Xbox would be in a much better position if they just spun it off, let it go up there and stand for itself, gamble on itself, you know what I mean? If they got to kick the check up later on, Xbox, it can never thrive above them, you know what I mean? Now because you got people in there, the bean counters, whatever the case may be, especially now, and even with the $100 billion, just and the other, they didn't spend $100 billion to make the Xbox successful, to make them, which is crazy, which is in gaming. It was to make them more money. True. It wasn't. They didn't spend $100 billion to make Xbox compete and be better. No, they spent $100 billion to make, to make the money on the back end, and by them doing that, and them not seeing the full. Listen, we have a $1 billion investment here, which is the Xbox here, and they totally starved it out. Took the gains from it and put in other places. I mean, which again, you because not only what you killed your hardware platform, you killed the brand, but you had dog shit games on top of that. You know what I mean? And that's like I say, honestly, we keep going back here. How do we get here? That's one of the main things. Like, those games haven't been good, if you're gonna be honest, for a long time. Now listen, Halo, Forza, and I said to say back with the same conversation again. Halo, Gears, and Forza, but a step in the right direction. You know what I mean? They look good, and just graphics. The other games haven't, just look, compare them. They don't pass the eye test. You know what I mean? We got to hold on. Bill. Steezy Bill said,
"Hey, Mello,
made this one bill." He said, "Fuck that." See. Big Z, the marathon director got fired for sexual soliciting on the job. Let's talk about it. Listen, Jay don't give me that news. You supposed to give me that, you whole ass nigga. I ain't know he got canned.
Yeah, Jay though, he protect those assets.
Hey, Mello. Hey, Mello in here. Mello.
I don't know, he in here?
Oh, I thought I saw him. Man. Go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
He's here.
Yo, Mello. What up?
Yeah, Mello. We were talking about how they doubled in sale. Do you think the recent up spike, and the decisions she's been making these last couple of months?
Yeah.
He didn't think about it.
I can't say that it is. No, it ain't that, Freddie. It's just, it's a false equivalency. Like, it's false hope on something that ain't gonna go anywhere, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. But yeah, the moment she said this, we going back to exclusives, and Gears is looking as good as it's looking, and the announcement of Fallout, a new Fallout possibly coming out, and then the Elder Scrolls or Skyrim, Yeah,
But those announcements just got announced a few days ago, but the sales are going up before then.
What I'm saying is, it's the narrative that's being pumped out on social media that they are caring about the console now. The people motivated, and then once you come with these announcements saying, okay, only on Xbox.
Well, that was a big money's question. Let me ask you a question because I think AP hit something earlier.
For me,
he said, "Do you think this sales boost is in anticipation?" Wait a minute.
Slap the like
no. AP said earlier.
Yeah, my brother AP ain't nothing. My brother's a fan.
I think AP knocked something loose. I think AP knocked something
Type it
loose.
on the computer, niggas are hit.
Jesus Christ. Weirdos. Anyway, so Mello. So Mello, AP made a good point when he asked earlier. He said, "Do you think those sales spikes are due to anticipation of GTA 6 and buying the cheapest console that can play GTA 6?"
That's a good one, but
I know.
don't think it's that GT. Nah, because most people are going to gravitate towards their library. So if my library of games is on one platform, and I'm transitioning over like to the PS4 to the PS5, I'm gonna stay with the PS5 because my library is there.
So which sales went up? Was it the hardware sale or the software sales, y'all?
Hardware sales.
Hardware. It went up because last year it was down 30, and it went up 86% or whatever.
Yeah, they sold four more. They sold 4 consoles, right? That was more than they did previous.
Such an asshole.
This ain't gonna stop, yo. This ain't gonna stop, yo. Like, yo, he can't help himself. Hey, yo, God is watching.
So Mello, it was the hardware. I'm assuming it's people who are new to the ecosystem.
It don't necessarily gotta be that.
Nah, I don't think
they ain't gonna lie. Somebody had to.
It's for them slow motherfuckers who try to jump shit to PC. And realize that shit ain't nothing.
I think it's just like Sony had a little dip or spike when niggas went out and bought before the price hike took effect. I think that had something to do with it because the price hike takes effect in August. You know what I mean? It might have been some Sony fans say, you know what?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that one, Z.
Yeah, you know what? So you know what? You know, maybe in a few, you know what I mean? So you know what? I want to play Gears. Let me go and get me an Exec real quick, you know what I mean? Because, you know, there's a couple things. No, here's the thing: is can they maintain that momentum? You know what I mean? That is
maybe it's all three. Maybe it's a combination of all three of
Gears, I could have played it on PC, but the reason why I'm saying the whole spike in general is because once again, you talking about. It ain't what AP was saying about your brand, because again, if I was on the PS4 going to PS5, I'm not leaving my library behind just to play one particular game.
No, it's new customers. Yeah.
With the 360, the same, well, not the 360, but the Xbox, the older one, yeah, you can probably save her the price. Because the Xbox Series X is cheaper than the PS5 Pro, correct?
Yeah. Wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Zig said Z, man,
PS5 Pro is $900.
Hold up. Z, man, recite some beautiful poetry. My mother used to read to me. Absolutely. Get Mel.
Nigga, what?
I'm reading Bill. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
No, the Bill was confusing. But nah, if I, like I said,
zigzagging is funny.
Most people gonna vote with their wallet too. So if the price of the Xbox Series X or the S is cheaper than the PS5 and the PS5 Pro, I'm probably gonna go that way also. And then hearing these announcements, talking about you bringing exclusive Gears, looking like it's looking. Like I said before, that's all sales. It would make sense.
I also agree with Steve Blair when he said he thinks PC players are going to grab it, which makes some sense too.
Well, Z, since the console sales went, do you see a spike in Game Pass membership? Do you see that going up?
So this is what I said. I think when I was back in arguing with Vaughn, I said for Gears to be a success, and probably how Microsoft was looking at it, you know, it has to be that they need to have a spike in sales and software sales. I want to buy the game, and they also hope that it can move Xbox Game Pass subscriptions. I mean, you will probably see a spike. Listen, you don't have Game Pass, right? You're going to get it when Gears come out. I mean, and you know, now here's the thing: like, the multiplayer, will it be able to, you know, keep you there? You know, man, hope you get on the multiplayer with us. Just go around. They keep you there, keep you going back to it. But yeah, You know, whether it be 1 month, a month or 2 months throughout the holidays, and ultimately it's up to them how they advertise the game, how good the game is. You know what I mean? Because again, no matter what, I've always said this, bro. It's always to the games. You know what I mean? The reason why Xbox, you know, one of the reasons they're in the position that they are, or state, just those games they've had those type of top-notch quality games in a minute. You know what I mean? You know, like, you know, you might like a Val, you might like what's in Klein or Honey I Shrunk the Phone. That's not Gears. This new Forza that's coming out, people loving it. You know what I mean? You know, when they go to places, it's gonna have, you know, it's gonna have legs. You know what I mean? But so you need games like that, and they haven't had that in a minute. So you know what I mean? They can keep the problem is no big money, not get too long with these bills, is that can they sustain that? You know what I mean? Their games have to be here, you know what I mean? Because now it's like, all right, shit, you got Forza. Now listen, everybody looking like, you got Gears. Now they can't come out. Well, I don't know what's their next game is. But here's the thing, I don't count Call of Duty.
Fable, the next game, right?
You know what I mean?
Fable in February.
So their next game ain't Fable. Their next game,
Fable and Clockwork Revolution.
Yeah, well, Clockwork ain't that
Somebody's trying to serenade me, zigzagging and serenading me.
Read it.
Chat. Oh my god. He said. The first one he said, Z, man, I recite beautiful poetry my mother used to read to me.
Yeah.
And yes, you may zigzag. He said, Freddie, without fire, there's no sun. Without light, there's no day. Nigga, you are gay.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
That's cute. That's cute. He said, I love you too, zigzagging.
He said, Freddie, so you know my pronouns? Oh, that's cute. You know my pronouns? Oh, that's
cute. But let me ask you this one, though.
Yeah.
Real quick, you don't mind me throwing something out there, because everybody out here praising this lady or whatever. The IPs that she have, those are all Phil Spencer. What are we gonna do? Or is everybody gonna keep the same energy towards her bringing new IPs to the franchise that people gonna accept?
I'm sorry,
because right now,
I didn't hear nothing you said. Say it one more time. You said what?
Are you trying to insult Queen Asha or something?
Hold on, let Melo speak his facts.
No, I'm asking the question, because everybody, the games that we praising her about, the Halo, Gears and Forza, the Skyrim, the Fallout, that's all Phil Spencer and Sarah Bonds. What are y'all going to start? Are we going to keep the same energy, or look for her to start bringing out her own IPs, or what she going to bring to the table? Because right now she's banking on what his deal done with the amount of money
he had in place. Right.
That's already in place. So
we all are on consensus as saying no, because she's not going to be there very long. She's a cleaner. She's just there to do what she's doing now, chopping heads.
I sent this shit to Z earlier, but he think about it. So I remember y'all said Bethesda is going all in on Elder Scrolls and Fallout and all that shit, but they downsizing so much.
Those are just the remasters. They just.
It says new game from Wolfenstein dev seemingly canceled by Bethesda. So it's like, all right, she's in there now.
They lay down. They fired 90%. Yeah, that's it.
All right. But I'm just saying though, like. If she really trimming the fat type shit, like you really not gonna have nothing to start with. It's just gonna be Halo, Gears, and Forza, and you can't even say Forza because that shit going multi-plat.
AP, Stir Crazy said, "We're gonna praise Asha for the price hike next month." Fuck nigga, that's what he said to you, Melo.
No, whatever. But no, AP, the thing with her with this situation was she's just looking at the numbers. She's looking at the analytics, the game sales. So the situation like ID Software, when they said, "Oh, we downsizing, we back to where we was in 2016," she's just literally cutting the fat. She on some Ozempic type shit. I'm cutting the fat, and I'm focusing on the games that are IPs that sells, that get a certain amount of numbers that the people are asking for. That case in point, Fallout. Phil Spencer and Sarah Bonds messed up on that. When that movie came out, that show came out, a game should have been arriving. New Vegas should have came out. They didn't do none of that. They dropped some DLC. They dropped the ball. She came, season 3, we dropping it. Whatever Wolfenstein is working on, new IP, nope. You're going to give us a new Wolfenstein because a movie is coming out or some type of TV show is coming out.
Okay.
That's her focus. Other than that, she's not with. That's why I'm asking what new IPs, because when Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond was there, we was asking for something new. Oh, we tired of Halo, Gears, and Forza. What new excitement do you got for us? And you know, up to anybody's opinion is either they did show or they didn't show. It's up to how you view video games. I'm saying, are y'all gonna keep the same energy with this lady? That's all I'm saying.
Listen, she about to get listen. Oh, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. Listen, man. I'm saying, Mello, you know, she don't get no break. You know how you say people are just out there. What she gets so much praise now? The fact that Gears is exclusive. Let me be honest right here. The fact that it's exclusive and everybody, anything they get exclusive back.
Nah, it's because she ain't a black woman. That's what it is.
Okay, well, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Oh no!
Well, I'm just saying. You know,
I
mean, honestly, but speaking of which, though, you know what I mean? Because she right now she's under scrutiny. And called for her to be fired from her new, because she has 2 jobs. You know, she's the boss over there at Xbox, right? And hold on, let me get this on the screen here. I don't lie nobody. Hold up.
The FBI situation.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, no. Yeah, so let me get the screen.
She's a chair.
Yeah,
a chairwoman.
So outside, you know what I mean? Because you know, real so she was hired at to be the how you say the Fed's task force for job. For job growth, this, that, and the other, right? And they saying just then, Fed Chair Kevin Walsh is not receiving calls to fire Xbox CEO Asha from the Fed's task force after she was exposed of hiring H-1B workers to replace Americans. Now, she had one of the largest layoffs in the tech industry world. You know what I mean? This facts. Me spending it here, and they're going to have some more next month, right? You know what I mean? She let all these people go. They hired them for job growth, just new job here, how to create new jobs. She fired all these people and hired thousands and thousands of H-1B workers from India to, again, replace the people they just let go. You know what I mean? Yeah. He said she laid up thousands of Americans and then hired foreigners. You know what I mean? And I think she should be. And here, more Trump shit here. This is bullshit. Get her the fuck up out of here. Microsoft, I'm not going to lie. This is what I don't like. And not to say, you know what I mean? Because, again, these politicians say one thing and they go right behind the scenes and come up to these companies, right? And Israel and this, that, and the other, right? I'm not going to get too political here, right? With all that America First stuff here you got thousands of people, again, in this fucked up economy, lost their jobs, right? You're losing your jobs because you're hurting financially. You can't be hurting that bad financially. I know gaming is down. They go out and hire all these H-1B workers, you know what I mean? It's like, what, the 10,000 in visas she applied for? The fast joints, where they in the wait, you know what I mean? And was granted, listen, here's the thing, it was granted them by the government. You know what I mean? So it's when you got the government talking about American first, hire Americans, just that American first, tariffs, cool. But this ultimately the government who improved these visas, you know what I mean? Quick, the quick joints, like, you know, so they put them in, doop. All the free vet, they come right in, you know what I mean? And get to working. Now this is wrong, you know what I mean? She should lose her job.
Well, I would say this much on that. After I Googled it, it said that was a law. That's a lie. That was denied. That wasn't the claims with her. I'm just basing off of what I Googled, so
what?
It is what it is. They said that this did not happen.
Hold on.
No, they said that Asha didn't sign the H-1B1 visas and replace the American jobs at Microsoft. They said that never happened. That did not happen. That's a false claim. What I will say is this. What I will say this, not to get into the political aspect of this shit, 'cause I know how y'all get.
Yeah.
But Apple, Tim Cook said the same sentiment when they tried to bring the factories here to do the semiconductors. And they said due to a lack of education and skills, they had to hire foreigners to do that said work. So we have a bigger problem. We have a bigger issue when it comes to the H-1B1 visas. That's all I'm saying.
So AZ. Oh, after you finish the bill.
She said, shut up, my brother. He said she's bringing out AP, not IP. Mellow, you moron. Enjoy Power Wall, too.
Hey, so Z. Yeah. This is the crazy thing when you talk about certain shit, right? And not to go on a long thing, but this is just true. In the first Trump administration, he said he was going to make, I don't remember where it was in the middle of the country, but he was going to build a factory for them to make semiconductors and chips and all of that shit here. It never went through. He never finished doing it. Biden got in and finished the deal to build that factory. That's how Microsoft ended up getting a deal here to start building a lot of shit that they was building here in the country. Now you come here and you fucking downsize all of this shit. When you get back in the office, you get a bunch of people laid off. That motherfucking factory, I think, ended up closing. So now you have to turn around and bring these people from outside the country to bring them back in here to start doing the shit when you already had it set up on your own. So it's like you shot yourself in the foot when it comes to doing all of this shit that we doing here in the country. We could have already been building the infrastructure to do it. But these motherfuckers want to outsource shit so these companies can make more money, to keep more money in their pocket, to pay their top head execs millions and millions of fucking dollars, and they pay these Indian motherfuckers, no disrespect, but they pay them pennies on the fucking dollar to come here to do the goddamn job instead of paying the people that live here. That's why we at where we at with the shit.
Yeah. I'm just saying. So, but on those bases alone, you know what I mean? If that is the case, you're hiring a bunch of them to do that. But anyway, one thing is, how could they hire for the job task force which I call again bullshit, because again they set the record most layoffs ever, and it's more next month. Like, I don't understand. Man, I ain't gonna lie, they out here playing in our faces, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they out here. They out here
playing. These companies. When you learn how to operate and do more with less type of mentality, you can get someone in here, and this is just true. Instead of me paying the money to train you, to put you in a position to learn how to do the work, I could just go hire somebody at a cheaper rate, still a high rate to them, but a cheaper rate to do the work of 2 or 3 people and get it done a lot faster. That's why they do that shit. Simple.
Yeah, I don't know. I just.
But just a what's your name, FYI, the semiconductor company you talking about was in Arizona, and it's the TCMC that's based off of Taiwan because they have the TSMC, and it's based off of Taiwan, who actually has the patent on the semiconductor chips, and it actually is open. It's not shut down per se. The problem is the amount of time it takes to do a semiconductor. We're talking roughly between 3 to 5 years to even get a set amount of efficient chips out. And we're just not getting into this area on U.S. soil between 2025 and 2026.
That's true. But when you attack, when you go attack, even though China isn't our partner, they're our so-called enemy. You got to remember, Taiwan is in their backyard. We already have deals on certain things in place. So when you come in and you say we're going to put 150% tariff on China for this, you just fucking up the shit in the area. You get what I'm saying? They already don't want us over there. You just making shit harder for us.
And
that's all I'm saying.
You're crazy indebted to China anyway, so it don't even make sense.
But we not talking China. This is Taiwan, and
I understand that. I'm just saying Taiwan is in China's area, and we already have a foothold there, and it just makes relations in that area rougher for us. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It just makes shit rougher. Makes shit harder to do.
Because Taiwan
let's not turn it. I don't want to turn it into
I'm not trying to go political, but again, we're dealing with Taiwan and their infrastructure. With their dealing, it does not have anything to do with China. We still defend Taiwan to this day, but neither here nor there. Long story short, the semiconductor business is in the U.S. The problem is when it comes to tech, majority of our people, like American people, are not educated and advanced in particular areas that's needed. Case in point, like I said, the Tim Cook incident with them trying to bring Apple to America, and they had to retrack. I think they went to India, I believe. That's all I'm saying.
The infrastructure is not in America to facilitate all that.
Like education wise, to actually do the manufacturing and building of it. Like that's these are not my words. You can Google Tim Cook.
No.
It was
I get it.
Exactly.
Mello, I'm gonna be honest. Tim Cook said that, but we gotta understand, right? The reason that stuff over there is not 100% just because it's a bunch of smart people. It's because it's related to cheap labor.
Yeah,
right? Cheap labor. Yeah. So why they'll say, we'll love to bring manufacturing back over here. Like motherfuckers say, well, when they gonna bring coal mining back? It's like some stuff we just gotta realize, man. As a society here in America, we'd rather just pay somebody else to do it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's the same shit we was arguing with what's the name about the white boy, bro, telling his ass like, bro, this is gonna always cheap labor, it's gonna always go someplace else. It's gonna always go someplace else.
We don't have the resources.
We need semiconductors. We need those.
Think about it. That's a lot of.
I need my new iPhone.
And what neighborhood you gonna put in? So like a lot of those factories, we don't want that stuff here. We got, why? Look at China.
Yeah, think about it. All the environmental issues and all the other stuff that comes with that. There's a reason
it's not easy to put in the factory. You got chemical stuff. They got to do.
Exactly.
It's not.
Yep.
We don't have
put
the
them
raw
shits in Nevada
to make them here.
Put them shits in Nevada. Put all them factories in Nevada. Nigga.
Wait, so what y'all telling me is we don't need to be? Y'all don't think that factories have became more advanced when it comes to global warming and
no? It's still
even. Wait. Hold on. Let me say, even though right now they put in data centers that's jacking up the water.
Yeah. Okay, so that's no. But listen. Look at China's slum.
I don't understand what you just said. I don't understand.
What advanced? How does those factories?
We taking one bag and putting in another bag. That's what I'm saying.
Advanced as those factories are, as you're saying, all you have to do is look at India, their slums, and look at China, look at their slums. Look how they look. Our ghettos
versus our slums.
No,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there's no comparison with that. But I'm just saying more.
No, that's what those factories are.
Let's look at it. But what I'm saying, what I'm saying also is,
man, they show videos of people taking
I understand
the
video,
and
the concept
nuclear
of
waste rivers and shit. That's crazy.
The whole area don't look like that. Like,
crazy.
I do not.
I'm gonna be honest. I do not want that shit. Hell no.
Disingenuous now.
It ain't that on that nigga out in the lake up there, shoulder blades and shit.
Like the steel. Like I'm saying,
nigga, the cow got 3 horns, Mello. What are we doing here?
No, I'm saying like they trying to bring back the steel factories. They trying to bring back.
They not trying.
They trying to bring back the vehicles.
They would have did it. They're trying.
Mello. They only say that to get your vote. They haven't accomplished any of that.
They have because in Indiana they have broken ground and also built there. They in Kansas, I think Kentucky. So
and Mello
for the semiconductor plant.
But Mello, hold on, Mello. Let me prove a point. If they open them plants, right? If they open them plants in Kentucky or wherever you say. You know they're gonna fill them with a bunch of H-1B visas. This is what we're talking about with Satya. They ain't finna hire the Mellows and the Next Gens and the J-Dubs of the world.
Nigga,
they not.
J-Dub, you gotta read the last two super chat.
Z got a club foot. That nigga ain't gonna work at no factory.
Let him get the bills, y'all. Let him get the bills. Let him get the bills. Let him get the bills.
Yeah. I'm bringing the show up. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. You know I gotta watch like 50 ads. Shout out to my brother Next Gen 720.
Yeah, click on
Johnson. And it's the ones you can't skip, nigga.
Absolutely.
Just click the live chat. You can still see the just hit the live chat.
Hold on. Anonymous boss with the $10. He said, my brother J Dub, read this 100 was good. Z, J Dub, Mello, AP, Freddie Wayne, Heath, and Stick Flare. This is a sickness. He said, where is the other coon? My brother Pastor Joe at. Yeah, hit up Z for a conversation. Speaking in code, no abbreviation. Zigzagging with the $5. AP and Mello, your inputs on gaming are damn near God tier levels. While we're on politics, which one of y'all he said, which one of your wives I can take on vacation? God.
Hey, you can take my wife after I take your sister and your mother at the same time, my brother. Salute.
Ooh, he put some work. Ooh.
That's all the bills. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, you know what, Jacob? One thing I never understood is why I see a candidate that runs for office and they always talking about bringing jobs, those type of jobs back to America, and that ain't nothing but a fucking lie. And people believe that bullshit. Like, bro, they're never bringing those jobs back over. It's just they done. Number one, y'all say y'all don't want them over here. Number two, ain't nobody. They're cheaper over there. They know that. If me and J-Dub open up a company right now, compared to America, where we have to pay somebody $17 an hour, and all we got to pay these motherfuckers is 90 cents an hour, nigga, where you think we going? Where you think we going?
They pay them niggas $100 a year, son.
Not just the company, the manufacturing. The Trump had niggas out here believing that they was gonna be able to sell T-shirts out their garage for $50 a goddamn shirt. Why would I buy a $50 shirt from you out your motherfucking garage? You gonna have an attitude when I come to buy the shit when I could just go to China and get the motherfucker that same $50. I got 1,000 shirts now. What we talking about here? Now I bring them shirts back, I press them up, and I sell them for my $50 and make triple my goddamn profit. Like what? Like niggas not understanding how shit is. We're a consumer-based economy. We've been this way since the fucking 70s. You know why? Because Americans make more money. We like to spend our money, and they don't like to work for shit. Simple. If you're not a blue-collar worker, motherfucker, if you ain't got a trade, if you ain't working in the type of industry where you actually using your hands, feet, body type shit, you probably a smart motherfucker in fucking computers or some other shit. If not, then you a dumb motherfucker or you a drug dealer. It's one or the other. It's one of the four. Like, ain't none of this other shit going on. You get what I'm saying? Like, what we talking about here? Niggas is not working.
Okay, well, to stay.
And if you a drug dealer, don't sell it to the kids. You heard?
That's fact.
That's fucked up. Hey, Z.
Wait, what?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Z. To stay back on topic, right? Now, y'all was talking about those. I have no idea what the fuck y'all be talking about with this politics shit. But with what she was doing, I know Mello said that shit wasn't true. But what you read and what Jada read, is it some type of way she can get in trouble for what she's doing?
No. Because the government has to approve it. The government has to approve it. Those visas.
Once it's approved, they don't have nothing to do with that.
Here's the thing.
In trouble
ever since Trump got in office, he's basically been selling allotments of those visas, right? Saying who can come in and who can't. So Microsoft been lobbying. Satya had over 50,000 H-1B visas approved a couple of years ago. We saw that because we talked about it on the show and stuff like that. Now he hired her, right, and her crew, and they're gonna keep doing the same stuff and keep doing all of that. You know, they all the companies do it. We're not blaming Microsoft wholeheartedly, but it's politics, and that's literally what they're doing.
Can I ask
why they want to do it and all that stuff? I'm not arguing that. It's just the fact that
the case
in this economy, when Microsoft laying off all these goddamn developers when it pertaining to game, right? You're laying off all these developers and all these jobs, but you turn around and you still fucking asking the government to allow you to bring a bunch of people over here. How about you keep the fucking people here that got the Americans here that got the jobs? Like, what the fuck, man?
Can't tell us say AP be required, bitch, you work at McDonald's. Okay. So, I mean,
the janitor at McDonald's.
and I just sold your fat ass a 20-piece nugget with no sauce, fuck nigga.
But no, big buddy. The only reason I'm bringing that up, or the only reason I even mention that, is because of the whole situation with the semiconductor. With when COVID, I think we can't say that word, right? We can say COVID.
I don't know. You can say it now.
Oh, anyway, when that shit, I fucked up. When that pandemic happened,
and Kung Flu, nigga.
when Kung Flu happened, whatever, and the world, like literally the whole United States went down to the point where we couldn't even make a toaster. Like, you seen that, I don't know if you was looking at it, but we had like a graveyard full of trucks and vehicles that couldn't be sold because they didn't have semiconductors. The government is trying to avoid that ever happening again. Point blank and period. So it's more of a being reactive than proactive in this situation. So it's like, okay, we seen the flaw that literally almost crippled our whole entire economy. What we got to do to prevent that from happening ever again.
Okay. So if China sees Taiwan, then you know what I'm saying, it's quiet, and it's not really shit niggas could do from over here if they see that.
And let's be honest, if I'm gonna say that real quick, I'm sorry, AP, but let's be honest, with the US, if it ain't about violence, we lose. Point blank and period. If we can't be violent, we're going to lose.
Even that ain't a guarantee, nigga. Niggas is getting smacked by Iran right now. What do you mean?
I ain't talking about that part, but what I'm going to say is when you're talking about China in the sense of that, because that's our that's a part of the big three. If we're not talking about boots on the ground, they can cripple this economy within months, let alone days.
Okay. Well, here's the question.
That's all.
I got a question,
that's
right? Mello, since you here. When did you realize that Xbox was dog shit, nigga? We must have hyping this dog shit up here, nigga.
Real quick, brother. Xbox ain't never been dog shit.
What?
You just got baby girl hands, and you don't know how to really.
Man, you part of the problem. Xbox been dog shit for a long time.
I've never been part of the problem, brother. Listen here, I just got through playing Call of Duty Vanguard. Wonderful story. You hear me? Wonderful goddamn story. I would have never played my goddamn coins for that game, but guess what? Game Pass got me. Guess what I'm finna play next, nigga? Guess what I download?
I'm glad you're here.
Conquer, nigga.
I'm glad you're here.
I got Conquer with actual achievements. Nigga, why we ain't talking about that?
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Being that you said Game Pass, we can certainly see right now. Still got time. So it has come out though as of late from Jason Schreier has reporting that developers are not a fan of Game Pass. Xbox developers are not a fan of Game Pass. Like, what are your thoughts about that? And maybe just service potentially going away.
I don't know who that nigga is.
Okay, you don't even know who it is.
Thank you. Good answer, man.
Okay, cool. What are your thoughts about that though? You know what I mean?
No, I think that he don't know what he's talking about because it's been multiple companies that have backtracked their statements regarding.
I'm not talking about other.
I'm talking about Game Pass.
No, I'm talking about Game Pass. I'm talking about Xbox
employees, developers. Yeah.
I'm not talking about
you said, you saying developing for Xbox?
He said internally, yeah.
Microsoft employees.
Microsoft employees have said what again? I'm sorry. Okay. What did they say? I thought you was talking about Game Pass. I am. But go ahead. Yeah. So he said that Xbox developers are not a fan of Game Pass. Oh, Xbox developers aren't. Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a big ass lie because when you putting your game into Game Pass, you're getting paid for it. So who the hell wouldn't want to sit there and get paid bread for it?
They get paid. Yes, they do. They get paid pennies on the dollar for compared to what it do.
No, nigga.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
Yes, it's a gamble because what's to say, bro? Y'all been sitting here saying these niggas been dog shit since for a whole decade. That if it ain't Halo, Gears, and Forza, it doesn't make money. So how does that make sense that if I go into a program or whatever they offering and saying, hey, we gonna give you the bag up front, we don't even know if your game gonna be a dud or not. They don't do that with their own developers. They just pay for the production. Again, these niggas a paycheck. I'm not talking about other developers, Melo. It doesn't work like that. They get paid a paycheck regardless of what their game. So which Asha's come on and said, the game doesn't work. It cannibalizes their sales. Since they took out Call of Duty from the service. You know what I mean? Because the only reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because let's pull out it. Let's just say they don't pay them for putting in Game Pass because they are first party or whatever. Mm-hmm. The game that you guys have mentioned that said with them, if it ain't Halo, Gears, and Forza, the shit is trash. So if you've been producing trash ass games, you better thank your motherfucking high heavens that you got Game Pass to even let a person want to look at your shit. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, but it can't allow their sales. You know what I mean? And you look what sales, nigga? They haven't been selling shit. Begin with. If it wasn't Halo, Gears, and Forza, what else is selling? If I'm going with that logic. I'm asking. No, hold on. Hey, Jerome, you can explain something better than I could, Jerome.
All right, let me try, man. Let me try. Here's the thing, Mello. Before Game Pass, before the developers had to put their games in Game Pass, people like Bethesda, people like id, people like Compulsion, and the rest of them. They were able to release their game and probably sell more and make more money off of the accolades. Plus, most of their bonuses was dependent on how well the game did. But if your game was going in Game Pass, it don't matter how well it sell, you ain't getting no extra money. And there's no incentive to make a good game because it's going in Game Pass, right? You don't get no accolades or anything like that. It's no more money. That's your it's like your 9-to-5 job. When you're on your 9-to-5 job, it don't matter if you do a good job or a bad job, you still get a paycheck. So there's no glory in that. Beforehand, it was the opposite. And I ain't saying that, but the developers themselves say that.
Jay, that don't make any goddamn sense. Well, if I'm a developer and I'm a person that has making talent or something like that, nigga, if I'm not producing at my job, I can lose my goddamn job, regardless if I'm doing the bare minimum or not. If someone sees that, then guess what? You gonna be unemployed. So that part doesn't make any sense. That part doesn't make any sense. Also, if
Asha said it though, she said it under Fields.
She didn't say that. No, she did not. No, she didn't.
Did he not read the letter that she sent out to the team? I don't think she did the firing.
He didn't.
Oh, okay. It's that news.xbox.com. I'll send you.
Even Freddie knows that shit. Come on.
Enlighten me. What did she say? What did she say exactly? Just give me a paraphrase to say. I mean,
let me paraphrase it. Let me paraphrase it.
That said that what y'all
to the previous
dog shit.
Listen, due to the previous administration, right? Due to the previous administration failures and choices and decisions that they made regarding Game Pass and regarding everything else, this shit is fucked up. We're gonna have to correct course. We're gonna have to make some hard decisions. We're gonna have to come to Jesus moment. Some people might not like it, but we have to do that for the. That's literally what she said. I mean,
okay, based off what she literally said right there. Nothing in there said that you motherfuckers over here been producing dog shit, and we about to.
Oh, well, I didn't go into the.
Mello. She said it on July 6th. She said it on July 6th.
What'd she say, Freddie?
She said. I'm going to read it. She said, our business today is not healthy. We are operating at margins that are 3 to 10 times lower than comparable platform and publishing businesses. We enter ninth generation with a smaller install base and at a higher cost structure. To grow, we bet on Game Pass, multi-platform, and a broader portfolio of content. While those businesses have created meaningful value, they did not grow at the pace we expected. As that happened, our core business weakened, and we added more teams, more investment, and more time hoping for a better outcome. And now our industry is facing the most severe hardware crisis in its history. We must reset Xbox. Now, that was her first paragraph, but that gives you the gist of it.
Okay.
The second one is even worse, but yeah.
Okay, so again, with everything that you just said, that just says that we had what I got from it, and I could be wrong. We tried something, which was Game Pass. It did not meet expectations. We lost more than what we should have gained, and we are turning a new leaf. We had another course. What part of that said that, what you are producing has been dog shit, and we need to get y'all ass the fuck up out of here?
Oh, she said Game Pass hasn't never made money and wasn't sustainable.
It just said it didn't.
Yeah, she said the very first paragraph. She basically said that. She said, "Yeah, he's not." She said.
Listening, but
she said, "I've made a difficult decision to reduce our team by approximately 3,200 throughout fiscal 27. This will include approximately 1,600 role eliminations today." That was what she wrote and sent to the whole team on July 6th.
Right. That's but what I'm saying is, usually when you have something like that, they say, your performance has been X, Y, and Z. What we seen happen in this situation, like they said, they had like 14 level managers or something like that. They had to go through certain things. That's something different than saying, hey, what you're producing is dog shit to, hey, we have too many people on staff and we need to downsize. Totally different.
Oh, I agree with that.
Game Pass never made money either.
Mello, before they even got to the
that's it. It didn't make
14. Before they even got to the 14 managers and overlap of decision makers and stuff. Before they even got to that, they looked at the raw numbers. The raw numbers said, right, and it's something you can't lie about. Numbers don't lie. The raw numbers said Game Pass was not sustainable. Game Pass was not profitable. And the only thing that kept it afloat was Candy Crush and Minecraft. This is why she moved both of those entities under her direct purview.
Yeah.
Away from the rest of the shit to make sure none of that got touched, none of that got cut, because that was a moneymaker. She said we've took profits from Minecraft and Candy Crush and used them on Game Pass and other failing IP and projects that they view. She said that. I didn't say that. She said that. It's a lot. You got to read everything that she said in its totality. But these developers, these Microsoft developers, have came out and
totality.
Yeah. These developers came out.
Big money. I know that tickled your fancy, nigga, because it's the big one.
It's the totalation of the thing, nigga. See, I get it, but no, nigga.
Because once again, you know what my thing is? I don't know what else they can try, y'all. Because over these last 15, they've tried a little bit of everything. I don't know what else they can do.
Well, Big Money. Big Money. I told you that.
That's what they can do. A consistent flow, good goddamn
Money.
game.
That's all
they got to do.
I told you that.
Nigga,
I
y'all
told you
don't
the other
play
day, bro.
shit.
Microsoft. I told you the other day, Big Money. I said, listen, if Xbox ever go away, we can't fault them for not attempting, right? They've tried literally everything. They spent $100 billion on publishers and developers and studios, all this shit, right? They've tried to do third-party deals, second-party deals. They tried every fucking thing. They tried to resurrect that shit. They tried Game Pass. They tried Bill, they tried Asha, they tried, a high-end console, a weak console, a cheap console. They tried, everything. They tried the third-party handheld. They tried a variety of shit, bro. And I think it's just at the end of the day, it's all gonna come back to those Xbox fans. They're just gone. It's too late. They moved on. They moved on. It's impossible to get a new breed of gamers to come out to support you when everybody is moved. They've already left and went over to the household name brand, which is Nintendo and PlayStation.
And this is why you don't believe. And this is why you don't listen to J-Dub.
Well, no, that's true. Don't listen to me, Mello.
It ain't true. Yeah, I
but
know.
But here's the thing, Mello. Even if you don't listen to me, right? Even if you don't listen to me, Big Money said earlier, they've tried everything. What is it that Mello can tell us today what they haven't tried? What haven't they tried, Mello?
What they haven't tried is stick to their damn guns and stop changing shit. That's what they haven't tried. Instead of them sitting here banking on trying to do what Sony have done, which was backpedal and run their ass back to their exclusives, which they don't fucking have. They need to go ahead and continue doing what they was doing, such as adapting with what the fuck is going on with the economy. Most of you niggas is broke. Most of you motherfuckers cannot sit here and buy $80 to $100 games, which y'all have said multiple times. I've been on this podcast with y'all where y'all say, hey, games are becoming too expensive. It's getting to the point where I might have to retire gaming. Multiple people have said that. Guess what? Game Pass is an option that you have that helps litigate that situation. But guess what? Motherfuckers tend to ignore it. So what they need to do is weather the storm, allow the consumers. Just what happened with Sony right now. Case in point, that PS6 incident with the physical and disc. Do I think it's a load of BS that people are not going to buy that PS6? Absolutely not. I think that people going to run out and buy it. But the consensus and what everything is showing right now is they don't want it. And they're willing, and if Microsoft come out with that Helix and say, yo, we got the disc drive, we got this, people would go and invest in Xbox.
Actually, Mello, Mello. Here's the thing. You actually wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why. For all the people online, on Twitter and YouTube talking about physical, right?
In the news.
Listen, in the news and all of that, right?
Yeah.
The numbers keep coming out every day, every goddamn week. Motherfuckers are still buying digital. Motherfuckers are still supporting. They ended up buying fucking Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2, fucking that ended up beating fucking GTA all digital. Like, here's the one thing about it, right? When it comes to this game and shit, there's motherfuckers that get online and blah 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 blah, and then they'll turn around and go spend all their money on some fucking the opposite shit that what they saying. We gotta stop. You know, you listen to look at the numbers. Numbers speak. Numbers is I mean, numbers is everything, right? Numbers is everything. You can't lie when it comes to these numbers. Like I said before, if motherfuckers really cared about physical and they really wanted to make these companies reverse course, speak with your wallet, cancel all of the fucking like the GTA 6 and shit like that. But guess what?
Trading your console,
exactly. Exactly. And guess what? It's not gonna happen. They motherfuckers like the very next day they end up buying fucking Black Ops 1 and 2. And then they turn around and come and find out that they released more numbers today and talking about only 100. There was only 7 games that PlayStation produced that actually sold more than 100,000 copies on physical. That tells you everything you need to know. That means motherfuckers they'll get online and they'll blabber and they'll complain, but them motherfuckers is not doing what they saying they doing.
You can't take these niggas serious. When every year they say all of the shit, and every year they cop mad.
Keep it going, let it go. Keep it going, let it
go. Can I say something real quick for y'all finish? Melo, you said Xbox needed to double down. Well, they should have kept their motion and kept going the way they was going. They tried that. They got the biggest game in the fucking world besides goddamn Grand Theft Auto, and it didn't help. So they had to take that game out and tell the Xbox ecosystem, we know you love it, but you got to pay me $70 for it. Matter of fact, $80. And if you a reoccurring customer, we're going to give you a 10% discount. Yeah, they put the 10% discount across the board, but they're trying to make sure that they get that actual, instead of this player count shit, they're trying to get actual sales now. So my thing is, I get what you're trying to say. They've tried it. They put the best thing in the world inside of that goddamn Game Pass, and it didn't move the needle. So why would they continue to go in that direction? It's not working for them.
That's why. That's why I said they've literally tried everything, bro. Y'all remember, like, and Sony has never did this. You only see a promotion like this, like on a weekend or Black Friday. Remember when Game Pass was going for $1, right? Then it started off like for a couple of months. Then this shit went like a year, and Microsoft knew it was people out there abusing the dollar thing. I remember a post up said, "Nigga, I got 6 months for $1." I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, they was abused, and Microsoft knew people are out there doing that. They knew motherfuckers out there abusing that shit. And still, it did not move the needle $1. You can get it for $1, Game Pass for $1 for a whole month. I thought that shit was just gonna be for a weekend. That shit lasted damn near a year and a half.
It was longer than that. Niggas had it. Niggas like Pastor Rose would make fun of me and say, "Well, I got Game Pass for 3 years for $1." Nigga, I'm not a PC nigga. I'm not paying attention to that shit. You paid $1 and you capping for this shit being for 3 years, but y'all niggas is drowning right now because it's millions of motherfuckers that paid $1. And when that $1 was up, they didn't give you no more money. So like, what are we doing here? That shit crazy.
Okay. The reason why Call of Duty was pulled out of Game Pass is because of what the ABK deal was supposed to do. What if they would have got it how they wanted their deal to close, which was ABK, Activision, all of them was no contingency, no rules and boundaries. I didn't have to keep it on PlayStation for 5-10 years and honor the deal. It would be a different story. They could not make Call of Duty exclusive. It had to be everywhere with PlayStation because of that whole. If they didn't, it would have been a monopoly. We seen the daggone court case.
All right, yeah, I'm out of here.
When it came to the whole Game Pass, it didn't grow how they wanted it to grow. Was it growing? Yes. I seen the chart. They showed the chart. Since 2020, it grew 5 million consistently until they came out with that whole, we doing the price hike. They lost 5 million. Then that's when we found out it was at 30. It went from 35 to 30. That's what I'm. But other than that, it grew every year. 5 slowly. It was a slow growth. Hold on, wait. Let me finish. It was a slow growth. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying about, keep it how you're going to do it. Continue focusing on it is because the PS6 situation you're talking about now, like the Call of Duty stuff, all that happened with the digital, you are 1,000% right. What the focus was PS6 was because around that time we talk about a whole new console, a whole nother generation of keeping the game console for over 5, maybe 10 years, depending on the situation. That's when the consumer would say, hey, hold on, I'm not buying this because of this situation. Over here on the other side of the pond, they got this, that, and the third, and I'm willing to invest in that instead of going back to PS6. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. And even after this Call of Duty $100, $80 situation, y'all already was saying the price of games are going up. And everybody is on that. Hey, I might have to reduce how many games I get a year. I'm only gonna play these set games, and that's it. You have a contingency. You have an option over here on this area. That's the only thing I was saying. Now, is they're gonna change anything? It remains to be seen. Am I surprised that Xbox doubled? They're selling Xboxes right now. Yeah, I'm surprised. I ain't think that shit was gonna happen. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm like, this ain't gonna be enough. But
I think that was a price hike more than anything because the price hike's August 1st.
The price hike on what? On the consoles or Game Pass?
On PlayStation, PS6, I believe that's what you're talking about, Heath, right? They price hike.
Yeah, everything's gonna be going up again.
And then it's gonna be going up again on August 1st for the Xbox. So like
that's what I'm talking about, August 1st.
Oh, that's the one you're talking about. Okay, I thought you were talking about the price hike on the PS Pro. Okay, never mind. But yeah, like I said, everything is going up, and right now everybody is on some I'm bunkering down type mess. And if these people are coming out here because again, Skyrim don't have that contingency that Call of Duty had. Fallout, they don't have that goddamn the rules set on that, so they can make that exclusive. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it. It can be possible system sellers. That's all I'm saying, AP.
Hey, Mello. Hey, Mello, I understand that ABK did shit or whatever, but here's the thing. This is where this proves my point about why they went out to buy Call of Duty. Because they knew it was something that would bolster them if they could make it fucking exclusive. So because they couldn't do it because of the deal, they thought that if they put it in Game Pass, it would bolster the numbers. What they should have done is they should have bought the fucking game. They should have waited for that parody shit to end so that they could just have all the exclusive content they wanted to have and still make everybody pay for the game. They would have made triple the motherfucking money. That would have actually helped. I think it would have helped them. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter.
The Call of Duty that you're talking about is the one that was ass. Everybody around said that Call of Duty was trash. Battlefield 6 came out and did they damn thing. Bro, it was just gonna be terrible all around the board. Period.
But so the niggas that's in the Call of Duty community that play this shit, we knew these games. We knew the 2 games was gonna be trash. Battlefield 6 and this one. Now 6 was a little bit better, way better than 7, but they still was kind of like, We knew it was gonna be this way because they needed to put 2 games out to be done with the deal or the parody shit or whatever. That's why we knew Modern Warfare 4 is gonna be the right one because the right studio got it again. They're taking the time to do what they need to do. All I'm saying is you just so worried about Game Pass from a business decision. They should have just made that shit what they did now. You still got to pay for the motherfucking game. And I think that would have helped their bottom line more because more people are going to go out and buy Call of Duty no matter where it is. PC, Xbox, PlayStation, they're going to buy the game. Dedicated people buy that shit every fucking year. But you told people you don't got to give me $60 or $70, just give me $30. And thought that reoccurring 30 was going to be more than that actual sale. That's all that I'm saying. So,
no, but only kickback I'm giving you that is on this because King Blood itself came in here and said that game was complete ass. So it
No,
doesn't.
it was. It was.
Wait. The consensus around the board was this Call of Duty was not it. Battlefield 6, Arc Raiders was the games that everybody was consuming at the time. So it wasn't going to sell regardless to certain group of individuals
CBS is right there. I thought it was on this side.
because of what people are saying about it. That's all I'm saying.
It was trash, Mello, but it still sold more than fucking Battlefield and everything. It still sold more. In the end, it still sold more. That's the only point that I'm making. Call of Duty, with it being so dog shit, it's just like fucking 2K and motherfucking Madden. Even how bad they is, they still gonna sell millions and millions of fucking copies each year. Wow. Now, is this one gonna sell way more? Absolutely. You get what I'm saying? Just because they redid everything and they giving us what we want in certain areas, like get rid of the balloon shit. They getting away from this Omni movement bullshit, going back to a more traditional type of gameplay. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just my opinion. I mean, that's just my opinion.
I get your opinion, of what they said. The Call of Duty Black Ops 7 sell more than Battlefield 6. It said yes, Battlefield 6 outsold Call of Duty Black Ops 7 by a significant margin.
In the beginning, yeah, it did. I don't think overall it did.
Yeah. By the end of the year, yeah, it did.
In the beginning, when it first released, absolutely it sold more. But we talking from last year till now, I bet you COD sold more. Even with it being dog shit.
I don't know.
Launch sales.
I highly doubt it.
60%.
Wasn't COD on sale though?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, but I can't really pull it up. But it's saying that this Joker dropped back. It dropped over 60% on Black Ops 6, where Battlefield 6 picked up speed. So yeah. Again, the game was fucking ass. The consensus was Battlefield was ass. It was the one that was in. It was the one that was in Game Pass, and it didn't move the needle because of Battlefield 6 Arc Raiders being successful.
Yeah, so there was other games.
It was other games. Now her pulling it out. Modern Warfare 4 looking fire. I don't agree with the mess, but it is what it is. But when it comes to that situation with that, like again, with the whole deal, they can't do anything with Call of Duty. And that's the issue. Because I'm pretty sure if she had it her way, it'd be exclusive only to the Xbox platform. You wouldn't see that on the PlayStation, dashboard ever again. But what can you do with it? That's all I'm saying.
Mel, I ain't gonna lie, son. You said a bunch of bullshit just now, Mello. Son, you ain't Kevin and Coon right now.
It's man. I'm sorry.
With it being a service game, that's why I don't think they would do it, because they want those sales on
the live service.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if I'm sitting here now, if she's sitting here talking about this whole "I want to make Xbox great again" mess. She allegedly they already had a Gears of War got daggone PS5 game ready to roll out, and that's
they did
to an extent. So if she's willing to pull that, I'm pretty sure she was going Call of Duty. She probably would have yanked that joke up, man. Please,
hold on.
Been on Xbox and PC,
but they already know that. Let's be real. If Gears was on fucking PlayStation, and not saying the PlayStation niggas want it, if Gears was on PlayStation, it would sell significantly more. That's just a fact. That's just a fact.
There's 90 million units out there. Who the fuck was saying it wouldn't?
But you can't say it for it just being the 90 million units out there. What I'm saying to you is, it's a lot of people that don't have the luxury like us to have multiple fucking consoles. Most people, if they could get Gears, out of the 5 million people that bought Forza 5 on PlayStation, majority of them did not have an Xbox to play that game, because nobody's gonna go out and buy the same fucking game on the same console when they run the same way and you already got it. Nobody's doing it. So this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. She gave y'all fans something by saying, "Oh, Gears is gonna stay exclusive." I hope it does well. Because if it doesn't do well,
she gave these crazy.
Yeah, I'm scared for Coalition.
Listen, I hope it does well, because it costs $400 million to make. and if they would have sold at least 45 something, like what, 2 million, 1.5 million copies on PlayStation, they'd have made 150, $200 million. They'd have made half their money back. So
if they
think
sold 2 million, it would have been over like 200,000. So yeah, they made like over half their money back right there.
No, they had two things going with themselves for putting it on PlayStation. You're talking about a brand new IP that Xbox gamers have praised for damn near 5-10 years right now, 20 years, and then you're turning around and bringing a whole new IP to a.
I think it has sold 5 million.
That's 90 million. Of course,
I think it has sold 5 million easy, just on PlayStation.
5 million.
You know what I mean? And right there covers the cost of the whole game and everything. That's all. That's why I didn't get them making that exclusive. You know what I mean? They'd have made a shit.
Without bad
Clockwork I got. That made sense.
Clockwork, we're not gonna buy that shit. It's going to Clockwork.
Yeah, but that made sense. Them making that exclusive because that's going to be a single player. That ain't going to be a multiplayer game.
They need exclusives that's gonna sell hardware. What up?
Yeah, it ain't.
What's up? They need exclusives that's going to fucking move the needle.
They need AAA. They need AAA.
Hey, Gears will move the needle. Gears like Forza, maybe Fables does. You know what I mean? Not them fucking games like Clutch. Nobody gonna buy that dog shit. Ain't nobody gonna buy that. That shit probably sell 100 copies. That's like a straight double A. Yeah. They need AAA, quadruple A goddamn game. Not no them on that double A shit. They had 10 years of that double A single. You know, ain't nobody want that shit here, man. That shit is trash.
That's why I'm worried for the coalition if that fucker doesn't do good. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know.
Plus they don't let.
Hope they move some Game Pass units. I mean, I mean, cut you off. Yeah.
Plus, they never let other people create shit outside of motherfucking the games that they were doing. Like, perfect example, that new game Clutch that's coming out. That's all the motherfuckers from goddamn Turn 10 and fucking Xbox. Like, it literally looks like fucking Forza. Like, you could have had that game exclusive on your fucking platform, and it would have sold millions of copies just because a lot of motherfuckers that love racing games would have bought that shit. They wouldn't even hesitate. It's something new, it's something different, but you didn't allow them to do something else because you were so focused on what you were getting from one set of games. You should have let them build, take a couple people, like how Naughty Dog and Santa Monica do. We're going to let you take 20 motherfuckers over there. You're going to start it. And then when it's up and running, we're going to bring everybody else over and we're going to ramp it up so we can get it out to sell it. Like, it just goes back to horrible management and people talking like they know what the fuck they doing and they don't. Like, at least Asha is straight up. She on some shit like, I don't know video games. I know numbers. This don't work, get it out of here. This don't work, get it out of here. That works, all right, it can stay. That works, maybe. That shit, get it the fuck out of here. Like, that's the type of shit she doing. At least she being honest with that.
It's kind of right, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of nice seeing her be honest about that shit. Now it's self-serving, but at least she's being honest now.
But no, that whole situation with the Turn 10 joints, they'd been let go and they made their own goddamn company. Back in 2020, if you go look at that interview.
Yeah, but they still had them in. They had them in house and that. You know?
No, but I know that. But what I'm saying is, the game Clutch didn't come out or wasn't thought of about 2-3 years after that incident. What I'm saying is, what else say?
It's summertime, Dave. It's my birthday.
Mothers need to start holding the developers more accountable. We ignore what the developers do a little bit too much when it comes to this gaming mess. You are the one that's producing these goddamn these IPs, and your name is on the line, but you got this cover, which is Microsoft, that everybody just point the blame towards.
Sometimes it's the publisher too, Mello. Sometimes it's the publisher putting the pressure on developers to put shit in, like Ubisoft. Ubisoft, prime example.
He's tired of Mello these bullshit ass takes, man. Yeah, I don't know,
they
man.
Niggas is chasing trends. Nigga, ever since Fortnite came out, the Battle Royale stuff, it's been Battle Royale, everybody and their mama, even Call of Duty have done it. Now everybody is running towards the extraction shooters. That's why you got the DMZ situation happening with Call of Duty. You gotta point the finger at the developers.
Oh man,
like everybody just saying, "Oh no."
But that's the whole bad thing, Mello. COD's still chasing those trends.
They said use a motherfucking moron.
I don't care about the chat not rocking with me, nigga.
Man.
Did they put some money in that motherfucker?
Yeah, I hope so. Keep lights on.
Yeah, man got a point though. Man got a point. My game is not chasing trends.
What?
NDA, nigga, shut up.
Oh my god. This nigga came right back in here cooning.
Man, that's what I'm worried about because Z keep talking about, oh, they need to bring out AAA bangers. Yes, it's like, all right, cool, and I will agree to you to an extent. But if I'm coming out with AAA bangers and the demographic is only looking for one particular gaming style,
I'll tell you, if the game was good, no. If the game was good, the people are going to go there. The problem, the be honest, those Xbox games have not been great, my nigga. They have not.
They are. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Hold on. Z.
It's a good game. Nobody looked at it like that. I'm sorry.
Hold on. No, game traders. What type of game is it that you got? Is it a hack and slash, a third-person shooter? What type of game is it?
It's a bussy simulator.
That nigga got a squirrel simulator. That nigga got a squirrel simulator, man.
No, it's a bussy simulator. Don't let that nigga lie to you.
No, they do got a squirrel.
Hold on, y'all. Let me hear what he say. What is it? What type of game is the game trailer?
Oh no, it's a stealth game.
What?
It's a stealth game?
Yeah.
What's the name of your character? Hold on, y'all. What's the name of your character? What's the name of the character?
So right now, the name of the character in name is Sylvester Williams.
hey, yo, spell Sylvester, bitch. Spell Sylvester.
Yeah, I'm still running the story, Big Money.
AZ, check your DM.
Hold on. We got a bill here. Shout out to my brother Fine Volume. He said, well, Microsoft has to approve these pictures for the games to be made. It's on Microsoft. The developers can't make the game if Microsoft doesn't approve or fund it. Good point. I'm just saying that today, a lot of time, I'm going to say this before we get up out of here. A lot of Xbox guys, they have been very delusional when it comes to Xbox and the type of games they have been releasing. They, you know what I mean? Like, they're bleeding ass. What I'm saying, they haven't had console sellers in a long time. Like, we got to be honest. Gears, cool.
Man, what happened to console?
Yeah, them other games, like, in South and Midnight.
Hey, hold on, fuck that. I'm waiting for Sylvester to come out, nigga. That might be a bang.
Hey, Big Money.
Sylvester Williams. Hey, yo, bitch, spell Sylvester.
Hold on.
I'll bet that shit's misspelled.
That nigga said stealth game. Wait. That nigga said stealth game, right? At game trailers. Your shit gonna be hiding in the shit. Your shit gonna be hiding in the shadows for the next 20 years, fuck nigga. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Hey, Bro said he working on his stealth game. What is it with a black protagonist called Sylvester Williams? My God.
Not in the placeholder, man. I'm still running the story. I'm still running the story.
Yo, he's a South Korean. He's a South Korean Kung Fu martial arts named Sylvester Williams. Wait, hold on here, bitch. Hey, yo. Oh, man. What nationality is this game chosen? What's that? He's Chinese? Was he white?
That nigga said Sylvester. I can't, my nigga. I can't.
Hey, listen, man. Is it on placeholder, man? I'm still writing the story, man.
Wait. So I got a question. You still writing the story? So that means. Hold on. So that means you haven't even got to the actual video game development stage yet. You just
I am.
Sylvester Williams, an Latino named Sylvester Williams. That's crazy.
Right now, almost at the prototype, man.
Yo, Big Money ain't shit.
Walking, the jumping, mechanics. I got the stealth mechanics.
You got a mission name interview with the Swampire.
Hey,
damn.
Ain't game chose. I'll give you credit though, bro. You stick with this. Yo, man, listen here, man. If you see it, we can believe it here, man. If you dream it, we can be it, baby. That's your nigga said. So let's do this.
I can't, my nigga. I can't, Z. I can't.
Well, listen, for the record, what nationality is the guy? Is he white? What is he? Puerto Rican?
You said he was Asian.
What is he, Game Fellas?
No, the guy, he's American. He's a black American, man. Like,
Black American and Sylvester Williams? Okay.
Fire. That's valid. This
nigga here.
Your
God gonna kill you,
Game
bitch.
Trader, why you gonna name the nigga Sylvester though, bro?
I said it's a placeholder. It's a placeholder, man. Yeah, it's a placeholder.
Yo, Big Money, you ain't never met a black Sylvester before?
Right. I know Sylvester.
I got a friend in high school named Sylvester.
I've never met a Sylvester in my life.
Nah, you gotta rename that nigga Ignatius. Come on now.
No, we ain't gonna do that, bro. Listen. That's one of Jada Kid's boys, bro. Oh, that's an official nigga. We ain't doing that. We not gonna slander that man's name like that.
Oh my God!
Hold
on. Hey, Mello, what's the name of that game you was waiting to come out? What was the name of that game you was waiting to come out? The stealth game.
Mondang, I think it's called. Yeah, it's called Mondang. Mondang.
No, not Mondang. The dude with the glasses.
What?
With the dark glasses, with the seeing the dark glasses.
APU Wild.
Splinter Cell.
I can't hear you.
Talking about he a video game developer.
Hold on, y'all. Splinter Cell. You talking about Splinter Cell? Remember you waiting on Splinter Cell? Hey, bro, just wait on his game, my nigga. Just wait on his game.
Hey, Spider Drew.
I muted him. I don't mute him.
Thank you. That nigga going crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, he kicking game trailers back into whoever he talking to. This fuck nigga over here talking about he talking about he making a game. Oh shit.
That nigga named Sylvester.
Hey man, it's a placeholder, man. It's a placeholder.
Okay, I get it.
Hey yo. Let me guess. You gonna dress this nigga up like Spider Noir, my nigga? That's how you gonna dress him?
Nah, that nigga gonna be dressed like Tweety Bird. What you mean?
Oh shit! That's his spring day.
Nah. Yo, Van Bottle was touching boys. Z, come on, relax.
Hey yo, AZ, that nigga cutscene is gonna be Hassan Campbell, and I'm bringing niggas. I go with my mother.
Oh man.
I go with my mother.
Yo,
my God, bro.
I said, when my mom's died, I was coming over here to see you, nigga.
Hey, G, I can't do this shit no more, bro. I can't do this, bro. I can't.
In real time.
Yo, Big Money, what you mean? You one of the worst niggas in here.
Hey, Steve, this game gonna end just like the crowd. He ain't beat that, so you don't even know how that is.
Last show to my Resident Evil, he picked the bad, and then your bro can't help himself, man.
You said the bad ending.
Y'all niggas ain't
shit. What's up?
They said Game told got a game.
Vaughn was asking.
He said he got a stealth game about jacking off in movie theaters. Hey, yo, Game.
Oh shit!
Who do you play as? Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, hey, slap the like, boy. Yo, slap the like, boy. That's crazy though. That's hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, yo,
what's up, brother? G? What's up, man?
What up?
Oh shit! This the nigga he modeled the character after right here. God damn it! This shit is over. This shit is over.
Who is that pastor?
That's a fact.
No.
That pastor left.
Oh,
Pastor went back to
you know who it is.
That's Ricky's stepson.
Yeah,
I'm
lucky about it here. But Shady rocked out loud today. I appreciate you, man. We back on this bitch tomorrow. Probably was. I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, if you didn't catch the beginning of the show, we started showing some positive Xbox news. It might have ended on the sour note, but at least I gave y'all some. Y'all
what happened? I'm late.
That nigga said Brothers Z.
Well,
Brothers Z.
It's bad when you got to give a disclaimer that we came out with some positive Xbox. That's fucking crazy, yo.
No, because they say shit in the chat all the time, Mello. That's why I'm saying.
That is crazy.
But all I saw was
Brother Z, I was outside moving around in these streets looking for meat. Brother Z, what happened? Brother Z.
I was hiding in the bushes.
No, I just came back from a date. Thank you very much.
Hiding in the bushes, looking through a window.
It's a slow nigga. What's up?
Oh man, yeah, buddy.
Oh damn.
What's up, Bill Cosby? What's happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, Sherman Rock, I appreciate you. We didn't catch the show at the beginning. Check it out. We had some interesting conversation at the beginning of the show, man. I appreciate you, man. Hit the like button if you do something in the chat more than appreciate you. Help keep the lights on, man. We out of here. Yeah, I think Halo come out with the campaign. Yeah, the Halo come out tomorrow or today, right?